Hi, everyone. My name is Jim Saroka, and this is Feet Peace, the most positive community throughout social media. If you're just tuning in brand new, make sure to follow and tap those hearts because all of our Feet Peace hearts have from start to end. And if you're not doing that, then, well, I guess you're not a Feet Peacer because I tap hearts for you all day long. It's just not in your broadcast. It's in my real life because my life is to please you. My life is to entertain you. And I enjoy that life of entertainment. So if you're here for entertainment, you've come to the right place. Now, Periscope is most definitely the place we're going to expel our drama. Peace for life, thank you. So everyone has asked for that, right? Periscope is the one place people seem to genuinely want drama. There is drama in our life. So rather than wait for someone to come take pictures and be our paparazzi, why not be our own paparazzi? Cut out the middleman. When we got stuff going on, we're going to come on camera and do, social therapy. You guys can talk us through our issues and we can talk us through help you talk through yours when you want. I think this is the Feet Peace community. I think Instagram, YouTube, all that, for the most part, is an income source. It's somewhere where we can provide content. It's somewhere just simply fun. But really, the community we have here on Periscope, for the most part, they're not necessarily looking for content. They think that life is content. And I think that if we treat it like life, they'll realize that what they actually want is content. So as we give them our life, they'll realize that it's not that exciting now that we're calming down. And then maybe they'll either stop watching or ask for actual content. And you guys will decide what that looks like. So, Viper, Feet Peace, thank you. And thank you for being here. But yes, I was doing a broadcast earlier. Ethel Rusty, welcome on. And the comments just disappeared. So I don't know what happened, but I had to go to the bathroom anyway. The bathroom is freezing. Oh my gosh. Like you put your feet on the floor and they're icicles. I feel like I'm in, what's it called? I feel like I'm in Fortnite and I just attacked a snowman. I'm just like sliding across the floor. My favorite internet couple. Bobo, the clown official. How are you? Why do I keep doing this? Look, I keep going like this. Feet Peace 1. I guess you're Feet Peace 2. I'm number 1, you're number 2. Pee in your poop, but your poop is gold. She poops gold because she got the Midas touch. She touches her poop, it turns to gold. Can't help myself. Ethel, thank you for inviting one person. So I think Katie and I have calmed down until the next outburst, but I don't think there's going to be a breakdown. I think what is going to continue to happen is we will have more outbursts. So be excited. But our outbursts will continue to get lesser and lesser. Our equality will continue to rise to the surface. And
I don't think so, because the past couple days, instead of I've been I don't know.
Us, we are both getting better.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the blue hearts and the green hearts. Feet Peacers tap hearts. Thank you. Do you want me to I can't tap hearts. I would if I could. I can't. I can double tap and I can show you a pretty girl. Boom. That's my magic trick. Where is she? Take a look. Look at me. Yeah, because she's actually pretty. She's just not pretending. That's not a pretend pretty face. That's an actual pretty face. It was pretty when she thought it wasn't, and it's pretty when she thought it wasn't. Katie, you can't choose how beautiful you are. I know you think you can. You're not in control of that. Guys, you're not in control of who you are. You're in control of what you do with who you are. I'm in control of what I do with who I am. I'm very pretty. I know. It's okay. I've gotten ugly. I'm fixing it. This takes time to fix, okay? I'm a Ferrari. Takes time to fix. I see what you did there. Nice. Thank you. My chair bounced. By the way, we have these stools that are like barber stools, and I can bounce on them, and it makes me really happy. Okay, we don't want to talk about that. We want adult Jim here, right? Okay. I have no talking points for you. What do you want to talk about? Nothing. Because you guys want content. I got no more drama for you. It's diffused, and they know it. So, are you all good here? Or what's going on? Because I see a mass mess in the kitchen.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, here's a question. Now, we're going to play this out in front of them. When I am off in Europe doing business, and you're at home doing business. And our maid does, one of our maids does not clean, leaves it like that. You're going to say it's okay. I'm going to come home and be super pissed. Right? It's not a matter of doing what I want or meeting in the middle. It is, I have a very high standard for that. Do you want me to lower my standard? You love me for who I am. I could clean it up myself. Is that what you want me to do? What would you like me to do instead? What would you like me to be doing instead? Exactly. So why aren't you doing your half? More drama? More drama! And you take spite out on us, which is really stupid. Because there are very negative people that you can take spite out on, not the people who are helping you figure out how to pay your own bills. We're making ourselves a couple here. I am not the guy you take things out on, and I'm not taking things out on you, Katie. You're learning a lesson, and we are getting attention and making money when you and I are learning that lesson. I'm learning to respect you more. You're learning to keep a healthy house. Something I already know how to do. I suck socially, but my interpersonal inside, perfect. Katie's social. It's pretty perfect. But her interior life has been nothing but dramatic ugliness from her household. So she is learning to heal the temple because the body is a temple. And she is teaching me to respect the steeple. She's teaching me how to build the temple. But it's not a religion. It's just a business. But it ain't a business. I'm confused. I make money showing you my life. Call it what you need to. Katie!
Yeah.
Why are you crying? Good. What's going on? I asked you want to talk about it, but I already know the answer. Yes, you do, but then you won't, and then you'll say you do later, and I didn't listen. We. You. I know. We. Katie, my standards are high.
Yeah. So things like sometimes I know the answer to this one.
Why?
But
Why don't you teach them then?
okay.
You think I need to learn? Maybe I need to learn. If you know the answer, do I? Because I don't know what you're about to say. So maybe I don't, and they don't. So educate me and educate them.
It's that there have been times when you tell me to leave things because you want something to do, and so that is when you leave. And then there are times when I'm
Running water purposelessly, and Brian's paying for it. Yeah, Katie. You're not doing two jobs. You're doing both jobs lazily, and we're losing. And he is paying for the water, and it's rude because even though we pay the rent and utilities are included, at the end of the day, he still pays for the gas out of the oven and the water in the sink, and he's so used to people disrespecting him that his standards is low as well. So you want to help other people raise their standards, raise your own. Mine are raised. That's how I'm helping you raise yours. He likes us because we respect his property very heavily. Way more than any other tenant he has or has probably ever had. So that's why we deserve this home and we haven't been kicked out of it because he knows all about me. And we are only here because we've been respectful. Because we're the tenants. Katie, we cannot be hurt when we are being well. We were hurt because we were unwell. That's hard to swallow. We are the reason the cops were called so many times while you were with me. I was the reason they were called before you showed up. Okay? It wasn't my responsibility to fix that for you being involved. I took on more than I could chew. I should have healed my half before involving you. But God decided different. Life decided different. I decided different. You decided different. We took on more. Here we are. Well, we thought the drama was over. Everyone was done being entertained, huh? Next outburst is less than 15 minutes later. Was it just me? To them, maybe. But to the smart people, absolutely not. How long is this going to go on? Not forever. I already know that. They think it will. But they're not accounting for the past like they say they are. They're not. They're only looking at the bad of the past. They're not looking at all the things that I've learned. They're not noticing that I did not have a breakdown last year. They're not seeing the education and the knowledge that I'm spewing. It's not word salad. It's legitimate intelligence. It is actual maturity. Where's yours? That's a challenge, not an insult. People take a challenge as an insult because they want an 8th place trophy. I don't have one for you. Because you're not my kid, and this isn't a game. You are my adult spouse that I make love to, that I have sex with. And you have sex with me. It is not a one-sided act. But we come on screen and you turn it into a one-sided act. We do. By my willingness to allow you to keep lying. And crying. And lying more about the crying. But all they see is me on screen while you hide. Everyone say hi, Katie. We love you, Katie! You're not the center of attention. Neither am I. Neither are they. We are all sharing this attention right now. They just see our faces. We get more attention than they do because we're on screen. It is very simple. But we are all getting attention here. What does your title mean? I don't remember what it is. What are y'all talking about? I don't even know. We don't talk about Jesus. Should I come to camera too? Can't hear her. How many times have I said that to you? Oh, you mad at me? I said I can't hear you. She'll talk to me.
Oh, yeah, I mumble a lot.
And pretends like it's because she doesn't have confidence. She's hiding. Thank you for the super hearts, MMA. Finally feeling it says someone doesn't shut up, I had to come here to hear. Well, welcome on. Oh God. Welcome on. Harley, welcome on. Bobber, welcome on. Kaya, welcome on. Are you going to allow someone to stalk you? I can't give him permission or unpermission to stalk me. It is his body and his brain. He will do as he pleases. It's his freedom. Super hearts. Jahid, welcome on. No more silent killers in this household. If you're going to kill me, you're going to do it loud on screen. Okay? I don't know how to prosecute anybody. I'm above the law. I have to follow the law, but my brain is above it. I'm smart enough to follow it. That's what makes you above the law. When you're smart enough to follow the law, even though you know you could be bad enough to get away with stuff. That's called maturity. No. I want to follow the laws. I like the law. I like it. I don't think it belongs in the future, but it definitely belongs in the present. Because the law is the only thing standing between me and some psycho going at it, duking it out in the parking lot. I don't have to because there's cops. That's a convenience that I pay for with my taxes. Good to see you both looking so well. Thank you, Girl Fairy. How are you? Welcome on. Use the law against. I don't use anything against anybody. I don't use things. That's not what I do. Oh, I remember you too. How many accounts do you have? God, calm down. Oh no, the clapping. Well, your name is facial abuse, so I'm assuming you have the clap. So, I need space. You know what the clap is? It's a sexual thing.
Oh,
How well? I'm 25, and my beautiful woman, our beautiful woman, her beautiful woman, is 19. I'm wonderful. sweet. Thank you. You're worth it. I know. I know. I'm trying to teach you. You are. But I can't teach that to you guys. Accept it. It's already true. So you had to call the cops on Josh. No, I had Josh call the cops on himself. I pretty much talked Josh into calling the cops on himself just to show him that what he did wasn't by definition a crime, because he was really afraid that what he did was going to get him in a lot of trouble. And partially because I told him it would, because it should have, but it didn't. It's not mine to talk about. He tried to do my job. That's where I'm going to leave it. He learned that he will need more training before he can do my job well. And I helped him to heal most of what he wronged. And with his own money, he's working on the rest. He'll get there. We'll get there. I'm going to help him there. So, what job? This job. And your name is very inappropriate. It doesn't belong on my broadcast. All right. So, adult land, anybody? Who wants to make Periscope actual adult land, not pretend adult land, where we act like children and we're constantly drawn into drama? Josh is at work, Army Mom. Are you anything other than a mom? Who are you? What is your name? Because that's not a name. Army Mom is not a name. That is a descriptive title to describe a thing, not a person. A mom is a job. Army is a thing. Army is like an institution. Who are you? And then 19. You're describing yourself with descriptors and then a number, but I don't know your name. What's your name? My name's Jimmy. Or Feet Piece, whichever you prefer. That's my pseudonym. That's just a nickname in my community. Are you like a... No, Josh. Josh is my roommate. Josh is our roommate. What is Feet Piece? Most positive community throughout social media. Would you like to know my story? My name is Barbara. Barbara, I would like to know your story, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me everyone else's story that involves you except yours. Just wondering. Yes. Barbara, you are more than welcome to tell me your story. I would like to hear your story. That is what you invited me to. If you start telling a story that is about everybody except you, in my eyes, then we will part ways. But if you share your true feelings and who you are, absolutely, I would love to hear that story. Because I want to hear someone's story from them. I don't want to hear someone else's story from someone else. Because I asked about your story. Or, I mean, you invited me to hear your story. Jennifer, welcome on. How are you? You have very blue eyes. Thank you! Oh my God, I'm so ugly. My teeth are so yellow. And no, this is actually completely natural. And my hair's growing in. It'll get longer. But guess what? Once it grows in, I'm going to get it all nice. And then I'm going to get my teeth nice and white. And I'll stay shaved. And I'll have more clothes. And I will live the life that everyone thinks I need to live. Not because I have to, because I want to. Because I realize my life is my life. And now I get to enjoy it. Now I get to just enjoy the life that I have in my own hands. I'm excited. Morning, Jimmy. Nice to meet you, Kate. Well, that is quite the username. All right, I'm shutting the light off. It's too bright. I need it to look pretty. Am I pretty yet? Hashtag feet pieces, Sprinks. Nightbot's not in this broadcast. Kate, is there anything else we could actually work on right now? Because I have the plan all together.
I mean, I can research all places for us to go.
Sick of the drama on Periscope, bro. 100, it's everywhere, bro. Any plans for the weekend? Well, Boxing MMA, as you seek to earn my approval You had it, but you don't need it. Plans for the weekend are pretty much to stay in and to plan out the rest of what we're doing. Last time I watched you on here properly, I was never proper on here. Danny, I think we should both go get some medication. I was not proper on here. I was traveling, but I pretty much did all the content for Periscope right in my car. I literally did no content. I just sat here and said I made content, and I put it everywhere else. And I robbed my Periscope people of content for the most part. What is this?
Your sodium.
Thank you. Could that be why I'm struggling? Hyperactive thyroid Hashimoto. Or no, Hashimoto was what? That was something totally different. I didn't have any sodium yesterday. Kate, there's salt in the chicken.
Yeah, but there's only so much.
Did you already measure it? Or are you assuming?
Yeah.
Thank you for loving me as well as I love you. Is that something you're still doing? I can't say yes to anything because I don't know if Caitlin's going to have a breakdown or not. If she does, obviously we're not going to travel. My life will continue as a tragedy. That will be Caitlin's life. I don't think that's happening, though. Here's what I can guarantee you. My goal is for all of us, you included as the viewer, to get back on the road with us while we buy and sell homes and travel either by RV or with a Tesla X in a hotel and bikes on the back so that we can, those are my thoughts. I have ideas. And we're building out a plan, but like a legitimate plan. It's going to take a couple of years to get there. Magical Nights, thank you. I appreciate that. So.
Okay.
What?
Alright, so you are getting enough sodium for the chicken.
Okay.
I thought you were.
Okay.
Because it didn't say you were getting sodium through the lamb, which I don't know why.
I don't. What I do know is I miss lamb because this chicken is making me sick, but I have to eat it.
You still have a little bit of lamb, that's why I just cooked up the burgers.
You can have the lamb
Okay.
because I don't want to have the lamb and then go back to the chicken.
Okay.
I'd rather just stay on the chicken. My body is officially, Katie, I'm officially having diarrhea, so I'm going through the transition.
It's like, no, I don't want to go to that.
No, it's enjoyable because it's not like Wendy's diarrhea. It's like a healthy flow. It's like, okay. I'm like, all right, it's expelling the toxins from my body. I am switching over to pretty much a carnivorous diet. I'm eating nothing but chicken. And then I have a concoction that Caitlin has helped me put together for my immune system, blood thinners, really just stuff has evened out my hormones, which in a really good, like it's done what the pill was supposed to do. And we're finding out that actually a lot of the medication that I took put toxins in my body and messed up the chemicals in my brain and ended up making me have bipolar, which I'm now getting those toxins out of my body because the medicine, if you don't have bipolar, it's supposed to act as a mood stabilizer. So when your moods aren't being stabilized, what's happening when you put that in your body? If your moods are already supposed to be stabilized without the medicine, you get the point. I'm getting all of the toxins out of my body and my brain. And then hopefully when I'm done, then I should be able to eat like a regular person. But I'm guessing that's going to take quite a while because a lot of those chemicals, they change your brain chemistry. So in order for me to change that back, I have to continue on a path of health. Walnuts have an amazing result on the homeostatic system. Peter. Who's Peter? Walnuts. I love walnuts. And what's the homeostatic system? I'm still learning. I'm very smart, but I'm not fully educated yet. Cool, bro. Well, enjoy the weekend, and I gotta go, but hope yees enjoy the weekend. Thank you very much, brother, and you have a great weekend. Thanks for coming in. Thank you very much for the super hearts. They are much appreciated. They are helping us pay the bills so that Josh doesn't have to pay all the bills. Stu Shepard says, "Sup, Jimmy? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, brother. Release the poison. Absolutely." And another thing we're releasing is our debt. We're trying to figure that out right now because it is hefty. Josh is going to have to go bankrupt, and I have to figure out a solution because I have 15 grand. Caitlin and I together have 15 grand. That is going to go to 16% on that card come March. And we're don't know what we're going to do, but we will figure it out. So we may have to run away from it for a little bit. Unless the income magically rises, but we'll get there. And it's not your job to make sure that happens. I will provide content. Do not give me charity. I don't want charity anymore. You will see content in the next coming months, and I will consolidate and maybe take out a loan, or I'm figuring it out. Your homeostatic system monitors and regulates your hormonal output. Walnuts it is. Caitlin,
Yeah.
you need to consume walnuts.
I have that.
I'm teasing you. I think they might be helping. I know walnuts help because he says so. I just don't know. No, don't trust comments. Because I've had people tell me that stuff. You never know. Sometimes people will tell me to do one thing and it has the exact opposite result. I'm like, oh, I'm the smart one. I listen to people and not myself. 86 people are just staring at me right now. I'm not even kidding. You know, say there are 86 people staring at me, saying nothing. Hi. 90. Thanks to the hearts, guys. Are we officially saying I'm not the creepy one? I'm not creepy. Staring at me and saying nothing is very weird. I'm listening at work. Wall Springs, thanks for doing that. I appreciate you. One human in the room. Yay! I know there's more, but I'm waiting for more comments. This is the present moment. How many humans in the room? Do you guys have loose stools? Sometimes. Depends on the day of the week. Depends on how we have sex. Listening as well at work. Got you, Stu Shepard. You guys are assuming I'm putting in her butt. I'm just kidding. Katie, I love you. It's funny, and it's okay to be funny. It's not a serious thing. It's the 21st century. There are 8 billion of us. You know?
Yeah.
It's okay to play with your body. Like, your body is officially a toy. It's the 21st century. That's what you're taking too seriously. Your body is serious. It matters. But, like, what you do with it, it can be up to you. Because guess what? You should be careful. But, like, if something happens to you, there's a million other people. I'm just messing around. I'm messing around. Just be yourself. I don't think I'm that hilarious, but I appreciate that. I know I'm not hilarious, but some people don't want to say that because they don't want crude humor. They're these right-wing, angry. I'm realizing that I have usually a room full of rednecks. I attracted the right wing on a left-wing platform. That was my mistake because I am pretty much an independent. I kind of just, I got my own thoughts on things. I agree with my country. I'm not exactly a radical. Like, I want to follow my laws. I want to do what I'm told. I really do. Like, reward me for good behavior. I will behave well. Just don't tell me to sit down and shut up for the wrong reasons. That's it. Right? If you tell me to sit down and shut up and you show me why, boom. Katie done it. She's the only human being who knows how to get me quiet. I'm not being modest. I'm being self-deprecative to take the attention off myself. But we both know that. Nina asks, will you ever release an autobiography, do you think? I don't think I have to. I think it's already being written. It's all over the internet. Someone else will write it before I even get a chance. They'll steal the copyright from me about my own life. I'm cool with that, though, because I don't need to sell it. I'll just take the views. You can have the money. And then when Nike wants to sponsor me when they're going under and they need a last resort. Self-deprecation is a defense mechanism. It is, because I'm afraid to embrace the praise because I don't think it's healthy for me. Because it sells me on things. It sells me on nouns. It makes me want to buy and use people, places, things, and ideas. I'm very weary about accepting praise because I have been a harlot to praise for a very long time. Fun fact, if a family of 3 shaves their head, water bill decreases by 75%. Stu Shepard! Stu Shepard gets it! Oh my God! Katie, I'm not alone. Katie's like, why is he freaking out? I'm not alone on this planet. I'm tearing up. I'm not alone! Doesn't mean they'll do it. I still am alone because they won't do it. Right? They'll just note the fact that they know it. I'm the guy who's crazy enough to do it. Our landlord saves a lot of money on us. Everyone wanted to live on finances, so I said, okay, well, I guess life is based on finances. How do I create a financial solution? I bought my landlord by being extremely responsible with my utilities and, making an effort to be kind, and he's a good guy. He's a good guy. That's real. I don't have to make that up. So we got lucky, and I made good choices. I can't tell you I did the shaving the head thing on purpose, but for the most part, like me, the way I shower is that I'm like, I don't actually get in the shower. I mean, every now and again I do, like maybe once a week, right? For my hair and stuff, but I'll just take a little bit of water and we'll clean off and then deodorant, and it saves water. And then Katie likes her shower. She does her showers, but before she didn't, not because I said so. It was her hair. She didn't have shampoo and stuff because none of it was really real. And she went along with me and did that, which is fine. That was her choice. Mm-hmm. But then her hair got very greasy. Mm-hmm. And so then we're like, okay, well, buy shampoo again. And I missed it too. So we're going to find a homeopathic, however you say it, solution for our hair. So if they're the magical person in the comments, if you want to give suggestions, I'm always open to them. We are open to them because that is something, come here. That is something we've been struggling with, is finding a healthy solution for our hair. Yeah. It seems to be very difficult to find.
I tried the apple cider.
Do you want to sit in my lap? Sure. Okay, this is difficult. Why don't I move over there? Go ahead, sorry, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry. You want to pull that over? We're going to pull this over so that we have the background. Yeah. Dry shampoo in between washes.
Dry shampoo is usually like white, and so when
the ladies are talking to you.
When
Bam, bam. She goes dry shampoo. That's everyone's solution.
Okay, but when I put dry shampoo in my hair, it always looks like dandruff. Is there a dry shampoo that is of a not white color? If there is, that is fantastic, and I am like, yay.
See, but this isn't a sexist broadcast, and I am interested just as much as she is as a man, just so you know. And you ladies can talk to me about your girl stuff because it's not girl stuff. It is human stuff, and I would like to take care of my hair as a completely normal, heterosexual, metrosexual. I would like to start taking care of myself the way that a lot of good women do, and very smart men, because smart men look good, and good men look smart. You have to brush it out, hon. Try Baptiste. Is that like an all-natural brand? Go ahead, look it up. You can buy shampoo that's brown instead of white. Oh, that's genius. What kind of shampoo is brown? Stormy says Baptiste. All right, bye, Stormy. You're mean. Baby powder will work too, says Karen. Look at all the fake women wanting to talk to you. Oh my God, they're willing to. Ooh, darn it! I always say poor Karen. Right? They say the Karens of the world. I always get poor Karen. Karen, I'm so sorry. I swear I did not mean to block you again. I didn't even mean to click on your name. I meant to get Nina because she was mean in another broadcast and I don't like her. Philosophy has a good dry shampoo. Thank you, Raindrop. I'm sorry, Karen. Poor Karen keeps getting the boo. Karens are getting it on social media from the little kids. Everyone's calling, mean people Karen.
Yeah.
Baptiste Hint of Color Dry Shampoo. You want to try it? Oof. I got it. No more headdress for you. We're turning you into a Middle Eastern woman over there. It's your hair. I just have to put up with it. Enjoy what beautiful hair you have, not put up with it. My, what beautiful hair you have. I love that we can block opinions that I don't like. That makes me normal. I like being normal. You can also try apple cider vinegar as a rinse.
I did. It didn't work.
Why not?
Well, I was trying the apple cider vinegar rinses, and it didn't do anything. My hair still stayed greasy and stuff. It didn't actually do anything.
OGX is an organic brand of shampoo, conditioner, body wash. Thank you, Q Bun, for the advertisement. I am pumped. This is a good one. Take a look. Calm down. Take a breath. Go click on it. That looks very mainstream, but it could still work. I think we need mainstream. When it comes to the hair, I think we're going to need mainstream. I don't think we have much of a choice on that. Because we look non-mainstream. It's literally just like not very effective. What? What's that? Why are you so scared? She's scared, guys. What are you scared of? What are you scared of right now?
I am scared of doing the wrong thing.
Lisa11 says, check out Jasmine Ray Hair on Instagram. Can pop on Instagram real quick? Slow down, my dear. Look at me. We are not on the road. We are safe and still, near still. And we will learn to speed back up, but we must admit how still we are, or we will keep tripping over our own feet. We have come to almost a halt. That is no one else's fault except ours. It's everybody's fault. But you know what? It can be our responsibility to realize that it's time to just speed up slowly. Okay? Baby steps are finally okay because we're babies. Thank you, Lisa. It's a little expensive, but you don't need to use a lot, so it lasts a long time, says Keegan. Thank you. Yeah, that's probably it. No, is that it? Jasmine Ray Hair. It's all one word. You need to learn how Instagram works. Look at it. Jasmine Ray Hair. It's all together for a reason. It's not a typo. So smart woman. Look, every one of her words is not a typo. Jasmine Ray Hair. There's probably a co. That's not a big deal. The hair care hairdresser. Okay, she's well. I don't lie. Her kids are adorable. So that'll be something to watch for. Oh God, she doesn't look very happy. Yeah, no, I'll pass on that. You can watch it though if you want. You want to? Okay. She looks really mean. Mix apple cider vinegar and baking soda. Mix those two with your shampoo. It will get it normalized. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda. Have you tried that?
I didn't try the baking soda.
You want to write that down? Thank you, Lana Del Rey. I love it. I'm thinking it like, Katie, should I mention how pretty she is? And then I realize it's Lana Del Rey. Eating popcorn and sipping whiskey, watching you, watching me. That's a troll I can go for. She has the bubbles for training. What does that mean? What is bubbles for training? You're a girl. I'm a guy and I don't know. How am I gonna ever survive in this industry? I'm just not pretty at all. I'm pretty. Guys, I need to help you teach me how to be Metro. Women out there, all right? 75% of my audience is middle-aged women. Really, Gen X women is my audience. So, please, if you wouldn't mind, help turn me into the man that you would love to follow. But not like follow like in a creepy way. Just fangirl. Who do you want to fangirl after? You let me know. How do I put my hair? How should I have my teeth? Right? You want that traditional man? I'm just not him, so I guess I have the wrong audience. I'm not traditional. I'm beyond the traditions of the small minds, and I just need nice hair. I look crazy. I'm not. Oop. And I don't want to be crazy on purpose anymore. Because I never was. Only to this day now, I realize I'm not crazy, but I definitely still look it. Like semi. I mean, look at that hair, right? Oh my god, it's Jim Saroka! Run from the babies! I squeaked. Do you squeak? You should be on television. You're beautiful. Thank you, Trolley Nation. Trolley you now. Trolling you now. Self-deprecate. Hi. Oh, you smell like popcorn. That means you want to make love. I know her.
Actually, how I smell when
You smell like butter.
I smell like butter.
It's true. I'm not making it up.
Huh.
Not at all. She smells like butter when she's ready to mate with me because she knows I like salt, sugar, and fat.
Huh.
I thought I made that up and then I said it and I was like, whoa! Or maybe I smell butter because I want to mate with you. Who knows? I don't know. Head, shoulders, elbows back, elbows back. I played that with Josh on the way home. What's going on here? Nothing. We are the still space of Periscope. Rosie 1 has acted. Oh God, it's gonna be interesting. Do we want her on, Kate? Quick, are you intimidated?
No.
You shouldn't be. You're mine.
Hi. How are you two?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What's going on here?
I think we're still trying to figure that out.
Is this your girlfriend?
Okay. Harley loves New York City. Welcome on. How are you? Katie, calm down. Weave. Are you upset by my lack of normalcy?
No.
Is my acting poor? Because I'm not acting. I'm just poor.
I think I need the other chair because I'm falling off your lap. I think that's
I
what
can
it
help
is.
with that.
Okay. There we go.
Go put your feet up. You good? You good, bro? You good? Ah! Caca! Caw! I love how small and cute you are. You just like I'm a tiny little bird. Alright, go. Oof. What are you gonna do? Because I know you're bored, I'm bored. We're barking at the screen. What are you thinking?
We shall do whatever it is.
Well, I'm doing what I want to do. Absolutely nothing. I'm going to take the day off for a little bit because you have drained me. They have not. You have. That's official. You have officially gotten my energy and my attention. Do you want to continue being the center of attention?
No.
Would you let them be the center of the drama?
Yes.
Because they very much want to be the center of the drama. Neither one of us do. Let them have their drama. Let's give it to them. And let's make our show everywhere else. And we will enjoy chilling and doing our plans and stuff on screen. Not talking out loud fully about things. Just show me stuff we can't talk about. I'll show you. And make our plans. Because they say God laughs at your plans, but really man laughs at your plans because if you tell them to him, he will thwart them. So, we make our plans. And you need a lollipop in front of you to run towards. I already have mine. We travel, hotel, Tesla X, bicycles. As we're traveling, buying and selling houses, we park up at a hotel. We take our bikes into town. We get to enjoy wherever we're at without the hassle of parking. You don't even have to worry about gas. If we want to go camping somewhere, we stay in the Tesla X because that thing can handle pretty well. And then the whole thing's a glass ceiling. We can literally camp in it with perfect ambiance of the weather because the Tesla, overnight, staring at the stars. And the entire hood is a trunk. And we can still bring clothes with us. Do you want more than that?
No.
I do. But what I know is it's impossible to do. You're afraid that I just told them that. Katie, it's an idea. How many different places in America is there to buy a home?
Lots.
It's America.
America!
Okay? They're not going to email Tesla and tell them that not to sell us a car. Like, calm down. Everything is okay.
Oh.
Everything is okay.
I have become hyper paranoid.
No, you haven't.
No?
No. You're minimally
I'm
paranoid.
minimally paranoid?
You are.
Okay, good.
I was hyper paranoid.
Okay.
A lollipop, what a lucky girl, says Stinky Taco. I didn't even realize I blocked that person. A Tesla is perfect, isn't it? For sure, bring clothes. Now, see, Katie, we're talking about legitimate stuff. So we have 20 people leaving to go to the haters, and then everybody else is here talking about it because they're actually interested in seeing that happen. She's lucky because I want a lollipop, says Stinky Taco. Well, that's inappropriate. So, Katie, let's talk about us. Let's talk about our plans.
Okay.
I see a Tesla in our future. Either a Tesla, which is the Tesla Y? Here, you look it up. I'll look it up. I want to take a look at the specs. I want to look at the Tesla Y and see which one we're gonna have.
Because you were always talking about the Y until last night, and we were talking about the X.
Are you sure?
Well, that's one you're always mentioning.
I love my Tesla. Springs, what kind of Tesla do you have? Yeah, Model Y is going to be quite a bit smaller, but we may be able to fit in it. Just, the mileage I think is going to be a lot higher. I don't remember exactly. Oh, that's a sedan. But it's going to have the front and rear wheel drive thing. Like, the front axis and the back axis are actually separate. Like, they both, I don't remember. Dual motor, there's an all-wheel drive dual motor. So, like, since it's a battery, there's a motor under the back wheels and under the front wheels. Or on the front and the back of the chassis. So it actually operates all-wheel drive or whatever as if it's like two separate sets of legs. I don't remember.
Okay. So whenever you're
I have to
talking
read
about
more.
the Model Y, I thought you were talking about the Model X.
I have the cheap one. There's no such thing as a cheap Tesla, in my personal opinion. RV instead, because you won't have to stop and charge it. I would like to stop and charge it. I mean, we need to do broadcasts, don't we? That's okay. We have a 2014 on our lot, and we're in it for $34K. That are pricey. Yeah. I believe that. I suggest a Tesla truck. It's amazing. It's very futuristic looking. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do the Tesla truck. We're looking for something that we could sleep overnight in. Katie, I don't think the Tesla Y is going to be it. I think by the time, because it's going to take us about, for all of you listening, it's going to take us about 3 years to get it together. So after those 3 years, Katie, they're going to have another vehicle out. We're not going to be getting the Tesla X or the Tesla Y. It's going to be whatever comes out after that.
Yeah.
But we will have to start saving for that as soon as we get our debt situated. Josh is going bankrupt. That's solved. Done and done. I may have to go bankrupt too. But I may have a way through this. That doesn't include getting out or doing a bailout or anything. Do you watch the reveal of the truck? I did not. The Tesla Z. Yeah, something like that. Because these are plans for the future, but Katie, if it's only 3 years in advance and we have, this is our vehicle, quote unquote, and then real estate is also going to be our vehicle, we will plan ahead now. Katie, you do not have to be worried about people on Periscope sabotaging us buying real estate. You have to think through this. It is about sharing just enough. I always want to do share everything or share nothing. What am I sharing right now?
The ambiguous stuff.
It's not ambiguous.
No. The
What can they sabotage? Okay.
No. Okay, not ambiguous. That's not
You're still saying no. I know you're not saying what you mean. But you think you mean it. What do you mean? Go ahead.
Like the stuff that is.
There has to be a way to do like a wide angle broadcast on this or something. Why don't you come closer? Good. I got you. Come on closer. In. Okay. Can you pull in closer to the counter? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, I had the bottom thing. Was that already there? All right, come on closer. Is this good for you? Are you actually comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Where are we? It's not ambiguous. Say what you mean.
The stuff that is the people can
That people
understand, but at the same time, it's a broad enough concept that someone can.
It gives them something to watch. It gives them content, something to dream to with us. That's called content, right?
Yeah.
I've always built content of the future that never came. That's what they're counting on this time. Katie, This is the time they get proved wrong, and thankfully no one will believe me. Because by the time I execute, they'll be like, oh God, he was serious. That is our vantage point. That is our advantage. Everything I've been through has become our advantage, not our downfall.
Good.
All right? And I'm sharing just enough. You have to trust me on that. So, Tesla X, traveling, but not full-time.
Yeah.
We should buy a home in each neighborhood. You're planning a road trip. No, we are for 3 years from now. We're planning our 10 to 12-year road trip. So I say we buy a home that is in, like when we go to an area, we buy 2 homes, one that we're, doing what we're doing with, and another home that's actually ours that we rent out 2 of the 3 rooms. If we, maybe 4 rooms, you'd rent out 1 room. You get 5 rooms, you rent out 1 room. I mean, you save 1 room, and we just have 1 room for ourselves for each of those areas, and we stay at hotels in between. What are your thoughts?
I like that idea. I kind of thought that was how it was going to be with just getting 1 home in each area, but the 2 homes seem like okay.
Well, I think even more than 2 is a great idea, but I think as we build this out, it's going to be a business model. It's not even just going to be an idea. But what I'm not going to do is sell out like most people do. And when I do it, and I do it successfully, that I then try to sell it like a program to other people, because that's what everybody does. They create a system and then they sell it. I don't want to sell it. I just want to do it and then give whatever I have off to someone else. Take, we buy out whatever we want and we move on to whatever next industry is inviting us into it, because we will have industry invitations. I think it was the guy that was the marketing professional. It's like the marketing manager at Pepsi or something, Pepsi Cola, and he ended up being the Apple marketing manager or something like that. You're going to switch industries. Like, if we are innovators, Kate, we will continue to switch industries as we move forward. And we have to plan for that. We don't plan to stay in the same industry. We don't plan to do the same thing forever. We are YouTubers right now. We are social media people. We are getting into real estate. We will be getting into the credit card industry. There's different things that our life, it's like grow where you're planted. We have different opportunities in front of us. It's our job to take those opportunities. And then the content that we make is people learning from our behavior. As people see us succeed, they will make an effort to succeed for themselves. But in live stream, it's so personal, they'll get to watch it straight up.
Yeah.
They'll get to watch it one-on-one. But let me tell you, Katie, as I'm speaking, are we executing or are we planning?
We're planning.
We need to plan and execute. Katie,
Yeah.
we are planning and executing.
Oh.
Because this is execution. Talking about the plan. That is the first step, though.
Oh.
That was the only step I ever did. And then I said I was going to do something and never did it because I didn't plan fully. I didn't process an execution. What did I tell you? I had feelings. I didn't have a brain. I didn't have a body, no flesh, no skeleton. None of it. I had none of that. We have to build the skeleton. Is the skeleton built? I would say that the skeleton is as well built as it can be until it is time to practice come, what is it, Sunday? Here's the thing. If you stay this fearful little sunflower, the execution will fall through the floor because it did for me, and that's why. Because I made this, you're saying, all you're doing is enjoying the vibration of my chest and not listening to my words because you're being an emotional child. You need to listen to my words.
Yeah.
We need to take this seriously because it's not a game. It's a plan. It's real. We're making it. If you don't want it, let me know. I'll do it without you. You're still afraid and pursing your lips. Katie, you are afraid of your future, whether it's good or bad. That is delusion.
Yeah.
It is up to us to execute. I already know you are. You have executed. You still are.
Yeah. You
You have no confidence in all execution. You are literally doing things well. There's a lot of things you're not doing well, but like the things that matter, you do well. And then you complain as though you're not, and you cry and get scared as though you're not doing them well. It's everything else you're not doing well only because you were scared about them. Think about it.
Yeah.
You get pissy about doing the dishes. You get pissy about the jobs you don't like. Why? Because you're afraid you're going to have to do them the rest of your life. And you're not.
Yeah.
But you are still so convinced you are. Because you are asking for proof like a hater. You want to see the money. They want the proof like the haters. If you need my proof, we stay poor forever. You don't think that's true. Because you believe in me too much and not enough in yourself. Me having a plan does not make me the man with the ability to execute it myself. That plan involves you. I can make a plan to live in my car and execute it by traveling across the country. I can do that on my own. I don't need help with that. We're talking about a car that's almost 100 grand or even over 100 grand. All right. $1,000 bicycles. We're talking about a hotel per night, at least $200 per night or $100 per night. We're talking buying and selling homes worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. We're talking a multi-decade, potentially, plan. Katie.
Yeah.
I don't know why you think I think I'm God. They know I'm not. I'm letting you know I don't think I am. I can't do this on my own. I will die before it completes, and we know that. I have more confidence in you than a 60 or 70-year-old man spending his time talking about me. Because you're not, you don't want to talk about me. You are, because you're scared to execute just like him. You're scared to execute and do things for yourself. So you talk about me and my plans.
Mhm.
Katie, these are our plans that I am simply formulating and attempting to brainstorm with you. Almost said brainwash, got so used to that word. I would like to brainstorm with you in front of them. Katie, they can't build what we're building. And if they do, good for them. Trust me when I say there's enough road, enough Teslas, enough houses in the world that they will not steal our thunder.
Mhm.
Because it's our thunder. I don't need any more than my portion. And trust me when I say, when you get scared that someone else is going to take it, it's the moment they do. You know why? Because you hand it to them when you disappear. All these people talking about me, they had my thunder. They still have my thunder. I am not taking it back. I'm letting everyone know that it was always mine. It still is. And even if they're watching from someone else, it's not an act. And this isn't a fantasy. But if you continue to treat it like a fantasy, it's not. You need a goal in order to stay motivated about this. You didn't go to college not knowing what you were going to do. Maybe to a point, but you had a pretty great main idea and a very structured environment. Yeah. Good. Thunderstruck is a great AC/DC too.
Tesla, houses, around the country. When we are buying up these houses, so we say we don't want to do it full time though, so like when we're getting the houses together and whatnot, that's like not make breaks because it's not a break, but it's different because then we're not.
You're talking about too much to them because you want proof, which will then expose you. And then they will steal your actual idea. Yeah, Katie, all we need is what I just said. It doesn't need to be built upon. It's too far in the future.
Okay.
You need to let go of the future, just like I did. Let go of the past, just like I did. Because by the time we're ready to execute this plan, it will not have changed 1,000 times like it used to. It used to change 1,000 times. Because I said 10 years from now, it's going to look like this. Kate is very arrogant and illegitimate. That's not your fault. I taught you those behaviors. Let him go. I was wrong. I've already told you I'm wrong. Listen to me now. Plan this. We plan it. We create that plan as best as we can. And we shift it year over year. Year over year. They see your fear. They want to eat you alive. They don't exist! Do you get that? Katie, someone who says something like that is sitting on their butt in a house that we bought and they're renting. Do you get that? No, they're not worthy of renting from us. They're sitting in some Section 8 piece of crap, complaining about how their life sucks when they blew it away by disrespecting their parents, running away from home, and then end up doing drugs or being a prostitute, smoking, whatever, and just their life is crap. That's not us. That's not you. Almost was. Katie, you are trying to be prim and proper and pretending as though we are better than them.
We're not.
We're living different. That's a choice. We are fully capable of running our own lives. We don't need help running our own lives. You still think you need help having your life ruined. You're asking for them to help you ruin your life. And in such, asking me to ruin your life. But I have finally said no. I will not ruin your life anymore. And you're not ruining mine anymore. I'm not letting you. So what's the story here?
I don't really know what else to say.
Being fake right now in this moment. Yeah. Miss fake butt. Try again. Be a victim again. Because guys are scared of the future. Here it is. She's just afraid of executing. Afraid of executing. It's all spam. It is all spam. We are already, Katie, there are 60 people watching this talk right now. You understand? 60 people listening to us plan. They are trying desperately to scream because they know we're onto something. And then they see your fear. And they're like, oh, well, we can't convince Jimmy. Let's stop Kate. Let's stop Kate. Because if they can stop Kate, they can stop Jimmy.
No, they can't. They can't stop you.
Exactly. They can stop me, Katie. Because I've let them. Only reason. I have power over my own life. People that truly believe they do not have power over their own life, it's different. Power and control are different. I don't have control over my own life, but I have power over my own life. They don't believe they have power, but they believe they have control. And so they seek control, not power. And when you let them convince that there's control involved, then they get the power in your life. Do you follow that? Control and power.
Like, I kind of understand what you mean, but like,
you can control power. How do you power control? By telling people it exists. You give control power. Follow me. Don't cry again because your brain hurts.
I'm not gonna cry. I'm just.
You can control power. You can control your own power. Negative people. Power control. Put power into control. When you're willing to believe that control has power. You follow that? The power is in all of us. It is God.
So, like, how much power we have is up to us. But.
No. You have power regardless. Whether or not you're in control of that power is up to you. If they convince you that they can control you, that's exactly what's going to happen. They're going to control you with power and make you implode. Remember Knives Out?
Yeah.
The scene? That's what you're letting them do. Those are your knives. Flip them the other way. Point them at the enemy. They're convincing you to point them at yourself. By fearing the future, fearing the past, fearing anything. Control through fear. Religion, government, you name it. Anarchy isn't the answer. But through a true democracy, where a man has the freedom, with a beautiful government above him, to go travel and buy and sell and build his business in a free market economy mixed with simplistic socialist values. It's not a socialist country or just a capitalist one. It's a utopia that we're already living in, where slow people are still thinking that this is Armageddon, that bad things are coming. Look at you. Katie, I will tell you, you look like a frigid person. You look very frigid and angry. You're just upset with what I'm saying, and the haters know it. So they're trying. Look at this. All right. Don't let them control you. They can't control you. Someone keeps saying the audio is off. Guess what? Doesn't matter. You're waiting for long-term proof that I am truly over this. You need long-term proof for yourself that you're over it. the audio is fine, say hello. Don't look to them. You want lies. Katie, we can't know who's telling the truth and who's not. That's the point. You don't look to people on a screen. It's a lie. That's the problem. You know what I mean. Katie, it's not a break in reality. Because at this point it's complete insanity. There's no point in even blocking everybody. Just let it go. Because you officially have created so much chaos that they now here are going back and forth trying to fuck with us. You've created that, not me. I told you very simple things about our future. You were afraid to share them. You want to talk about all of it and think it's going to create a result. I've been there. I've done it. This is the beginning of DP's B2 in a bad way for you that they're trying to create. You have to listen to me, not just pretend to hear me. I lived it. Go ahead, have a breakout. Go ahead. Here comes the cops. Crazy train for you, Kate. Abused little girl. Crazy man. You don't need to tell me that. You need to tell yourself you're not crazy. I'm not crazy. I know that. They're not crazy either. They're very smart. Smart enough to mess you up. And you say, well, you don't need them. Katie, you need them. You need everybody if you want that life. You think you don't. No, you think you don't. You wanna pick my lint and pretend to be my husband. Not your husband. I'm aware. I know you're not. I'm not your troll. You should see your face right now. You just look like a frigid evil person. You do not look convincing at all. You don't look abused. You look real, raw, angry, and evil. Did I mention that one? You're not. I'm not. You're not. I know. I'm telling you how you look. Not you. I know. You don't have to tell them. Yourself. You just have to know that you're good. You're good. But look at every couple of hours you're going to have this repeated process. This is psychosis. This is insanity. This is absolute insanity. We literally cannot talk about a plan without you having a breakdown. Definitely not emo, Kate, says Guru. Boom. Because the audio is fine. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you, Guru. Goodbye, Sprinks. Because Kate, people who tell the truth will always tell you the truth. Trust me when I say that. As long as they're good people, they will never stop lying to you. Don't lie to them, they won't lie to you. You are creating your enemies, just like I did. I created my enemies. I made you my enemy, I'm sorry. But you made me your enemy too. Are we done being enemies? I'm sorry. Katie, I'm sorry too, but I'm showing I'm sorry. I'm not just saying you're crying about it. That's not sorry. That is not sorry. No. Because nobody needs to be sorry. Nobody. There's nothing to be sorry for. All of this is brand new to everyone. That's called pioneering. You are stepping into a stratosphere, a brand new universe. Expecting it to look like the past. It's going to have hints and elements of the past, Kate. But for the most part, it just looks like chaos. But that's what the Bible tells you. It's not chaos, Kate. It is organized crime. Or organized peace. Depending on who you ask. Literally, they are both wrong. Because it's not peace or war. It's life on a screen that you are trying to comprehend because the future is here. And if you can emotionally and mentally grasp that idea, you get to hop on the train and help create what it looks like in the future. But you're so busy being afraid of it, it's not going to bite you. It's not biting the apple. Apple is making fun of it. Making fun of the pretend history. Don't be evil. Google's thing. They're making fun of the idea that evil is a concept. Let it go. Let go of archaic concepts that are not nearly as archaic as the truth. That good and evil are based on how you treat people, based on who you are. And you're being very fake and trying to be prim and proper, thinking that makes you an adult. And it doesn't, because you are an adult. I was an adult at your age, and I chose to run away from it until now. And I have paid the price. You're going to pay the price. So stop thinking you have to pay the price. And you don't have to. Your words do not make that true. See, their words, Katie, their words do not create reality. Their words don't make it real. You have to realize that. It does not matter what they say. I officially know that. I'm not psychotic, I'm sane. Sane enough to realize that fans are fans, haters are haters, and that's the name of the game. Because you look, Katie, look at your face. You can't look at your face when you're looking at me. But I can tell you that I don't look crazy. Do I look crazy to you? Katie, to me, you do. But you're not crazy. But you are acting inappropriate and like a child. No, you're not trying. You're forcing, right? Yeah, you are forcing a flatline. Let's be a sociopath, because that's what I think Jimmy is. That sounds sociopathic.
Why?
Because you're faking.
But I don't think you're a sociopath.
You're faking. They win.
I don't think you're a sociopath.
They win. You want to be convinced. They win. I'm completely sane and normal. They win. Nope. Exactly. Because you're busy trying to convince yourself that I'm not. You already know I'm not. You are literally on the flip side. You're not a fan or a hater in my real life, trying to ascertain my brain, trying to understand my level of abilities by justifying a false emotion standpoint of psychopathy that doesn't exist. I'm really smart. That's it. Kate already does walk around on eggshells around him. That's the problem. She's just as smart as I am, but she spent her whole life with people convincing her that she's not. So now she thinks she's not. So what do you tell me, Katie? Are you left wing? Are you right wing? Are you independent? Are you religious? Are you non-religious? Are you non-denominational? As if that's a denomination. That's the insanity, Katie. That's the insanity you're still asking for. I'm aware. I am aware of you, of me, of them. You are not my spectacle, but you keep begging to be my spectacle every couple of hours. Literally every couple of hours. We can get no work done. This will be our content until the next breakdown, which will be yours, which I will then have to expensively pay for because you have no health care. But hey, you're worth it. You are.
I'm worth a lot more.
Yeah, you are. You're so worth it, you shouldn't have to go through that. Because everybody else paid my way. They shouldn't have had to. Pastel Patsy says Jimmy is sort of right, to be honest. What a beautiful day it looks like you're having. Angel, we should be having a beautiful day, but Katie wants tragedy. So when Katie is done wanting tragedy, your behavior says you do. Prove that you are right. Stop trying to prove that I'm wrong.
Okay.
Haters try to prove somebody wrong. Fans don't prove anything. The creator proves himself right. Social media creator. Him or herself, they self. However one identifies is not up to you anymore. Let it go. So she runs. That's her answer. That's what she's doing. that I'm not gaslighting, or the heck. Gaslighting. You guys got a lot of gas. Maybe you should fart and stop pretending like you don't poop. Like Kate, who literally thinks she doesn't poop.
Yes, I do fucking poop!
I know you do. I know you do. Go ahead, take it on me.
Very aggravating sometimes, but I love you very much.
No, oh, that's your excuse to shove it down more. Be mad at me. Go ahead, take it out on me. That's what they want. They want a show. I bet Katie is a great cook. Yep, she cooks so much and doesn't do a real job that she is a great cook. I try to teach her how to do a real job. She has an emotional breakdown. She doesn't have to. Pooping is natural. Yes, it is. Well, let me tell you. Should we bring up her father and mother? No. But Katie already knows the reference. So, Katie, am I holding you back from doing more? Or are you realizing you should be, and you're choosing to be lazy? Think of it. Exactly. Because your father wanted a partner. Your mom wanted to be lazy. She wanted to raise kids in a poor family and stick with her religion because her family abused her. And she didn't know what to do with it. Katie, you're strong, a lot stronger than that woman. Grow up. Because nobody's going to do it for you. You'll end up swallowing down the pills and finding a Jeff, because I'll end up being your Jim. And that's your choice. And the idea that you think that's not in your hands is completely psychotic. I'm not your Jim. I am feet piece. I'm Jimmy Saroka. I'm a normal guy with a lot of brains who's using them right. You can spend your whole life trying to convince me I'm wrong and end up with that portion, or realize that you have the biggest opportunity in the world right here. And you have to convince yourself of it, because nobody else is going to. Because to them, all they see is a guy sitting in one pair of clothes. Sit. The story continues. Your circle, not mine. The circle of yours that I jumped into. And if I have to jump out without you, then I guess that's how it has to go. So you tell me. Because if you haven't noticed, I am done pandering to liars, thieves, abusers, and manipulators.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that one.
Nope.
But you're still trying to be. You're waiting for their approval. You already have it. You already have their approval. You can hit me. As somebody just said, you can hit me and get away with it. It's true. Go ahead.
No, because it's not appropriate.
No, it's not. Not on screen or off screen. But you think the moment the screen comes off, it's okay to behave however you feel like it. Kate, I know it's not. I know it's not. But I also know I'm not responsible enough to be alone with you, because you are very, very manipulative. And I'm not anymore. And you keep asking me to be. Convince you to stay. I'm not convincing you to stay anymore. I am begging you to leave, or showing you why you should stay.
Yeah.
Because we should be outside enjoying the day right now.
I like that a lot.
But you think that happens before we make a plan.
But
We just wing
have
it.
made a plan.
Nope.
But you
Call, please distract Katie. What do we like to do for fun? Well, I like to go outside and do things, and that's why I do them. But I'm here with Katie because Katie doesn't enjoy doing that.
I do enjoy doing that.
Then maybe you should plan with me, because there's two of us, and this feet piece thing is not just yours or mine. You don't want to do that. You want to pick up the phone or cry, and then pick up the phone for 5 minutes and then cry again. You are in a cycle. You pretend like you're going to be able to pick it up, and then, okay, well, Jimmy, just shut the screen off, and then we'll do it. Then we'll do it. No. I shut the screen off, and then you abuse me. I'm not abusing you anymore. You are done putting me in a position of control where you get to abuse me like your father in his privacy. Fuck you. You can say fuck me too all you want, but that's all you're doing is trying to fuck me. So fuck off. Or grow up. Because I deserve better. And you're going to do better, you're going to be better, or you're going to fuck off. And join all your poor asshole friends who are crazy motherfuckers who want their pills, their welfare, and their Walmart food. Got it? Laugh all you want. You think I'm sabotaging myself. I'm not. I feel bad for them. So I'm going to give them a life that they can be entertained by because I care. Well, you just shit on me like they do. You deserve to be poor. If you don't want to deserve to be poor, stop acting poor. Smart people plan and then execute. Have the patience like I didn't in the past. I expected everybody to pay my bills. I'm not doing that anymore. I don't expect Josh to pay my bills. There's an exchange. I made a promise that I know I can keep. Where's yours? Broken every hour or two. Fact. My promise to you was not to leave. I haven't left, have I? All right. Did I make any other promise to you? That you decided wasn't legitimate. That we decided wasn't legitimate. And now you want to renege and renege and renege and renege like I used to. That's what I used to do. Renege and renege and renege and renege on my promises. I'm not doing that anymore. I would recommend that you don't do that either. Because adults don't do that. Who's let's? You mean let's just not face this, right? Let's put it down and do more. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, Kate. You're not in a position to execute. Because you just want to avoid the facts, let me talk, you be quiet, and then pretend like I've abused you. Because you think you've won right now. And you're a fucking idiot. Because you have definitely not won. We have both lost. That's not winning. Haters know that. I will be my own fan or my own hater. No one else is going to do the job for me better than I can. So fuck you again. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Start making some choices and grow up. Because choices are not always about what you do. You make choices about who you are. And you're choosing to be a victim. So go be a victim. You don't belong here. If you want to belong here, show it by being the person that deserves more, not just saying it. And then picking up the phone and thinking your work makes you a different person. Didn't do it for me, not going to do it for you. I'm informing you, not suggesting, or asking permission, or looking for your response. I'm filling you in because I care. Jen Lenny says, are they actors? You see what I mean, Kate? This is so unbelievable to people, they can't even fathom it. Poor people can be happy. I agree with that. Katie thinks they can. I don't think they can. I'm saying that the poor people Katie wants to associate and agree with are the miserable ones. That's what I'm saying. That's what your behavior is saying. You're being my hater, Kate. Every time we try to plan, you try to manipulate me to not plan. No, let's just go outside. Let's just go do it. Let's just go do it. Don't plan. Yep, go ahead. Back in a circle like Karen. You don't want to see it. I am telling you, Kate, they can see it very plainly. You're not an abused girl. You're very confused. I agree with that. But what I'm telling you is there's nothing to be confused about.
But I am. I'm so confused.
Because you're looking for an extra explanation. You're waiting for a God that does not come. It's life. You make your own choices. No one will save you in life. They will hurt you further. You will run to someone for help, and they will give you Walmart food, welfare, and medication. That's not help, Katie. When you're you, when you are as smart as you are, that is not help. Do you understand? You are emotionally secure, pretending you're not. It doesn't matter what you're showing. I see you. I know you. I already know who you are. Katie, regardless of whether or not I think I'm wrong here, no matter how this goes, I know I'm right. Doesn't matter. I don't need someone else's permission to know that you are a sane, stable, healthy person who is forcing yourself to look for an extra answer that doesn't need to be had. And if you can't handle this, then maybe it is time for you to go. But that's what you want. You want something to hurt bad enough so that someone else makes the decision for you. Again, hour after hour. Let them think what they have to about me, Kate. Do you get me? So, Here's what I'm going to tell you. Right in this moment, you're painting a very heavy, very, very heavy narrative right now. Do you see what they're saying? Nothing about you. Nothing about you. So are you winning or are we both losing? That's up to you. You tell me. Because you think you're winning. I know you do. That's what women do. That's what false women do. They cry and cry and cry and ask to be a victim. And then when they're finally a victim, I have no sympathy for you fake feminists. You women who disrespect men and expect respect in return. Sit on it and rotate, because you do anyway. I say to you that I love you, and you're not a fake feminist. You had instilled fear from your parents that you should be afraid of men. Your dad taught you to be afraid of men. Why? So that he would keep you. Your mother made you afraid of men. Why? Because she was abused by men. Katie, you are no longer abused. You are being just as mean to me in your own way. And you choose whether or not to paint the narrative for them where you're right or they're wrong. But you're trying to do both. And that's not how life works. Love you, welcome on. How are you? We're just having a drama session. It's not even real life. But Katie wants this to be real. And it's not. Then don't make it real. They're not real. Get them out of your head. You want to jump? She wants to bounce up and down like a kid. You're gonna do it on live stream. She's finally gonna have her childlike fit on live stream. Guys, let's wake up. That's not me being abusive. Go ahead, take every piece of my surrounding and call me abusive. Go ahead. Go ahead, judge me by my clothes. Judge me by my apartment. Judge me by my past. Wake up and realize that she is being a child. And that is it. It is the only thing happening here is that a full-grown adult is acting like a child. And I am intentionally acting like a child to prove to her what she's doing. Because that's not abuse, that is love. That is called reproofing. That is when people cannot grow up. No, scumbags are people who have to call me a scumbag. People who have to keep running away. This is the most positive community on social media. Girl Fairy says once she has a tantrum, she will probably feel better when she realizes it's dumb. Because it's about the feelings. Exactly. Because Katie and every other hater needs to feel good to pretend like their reality is okay. As though any of this is okay. It's not. And you don't need my permission to let you know it's not. It's not okay. None of it is. Be disrespectful and not expect the same. I know. I am always the one that's respectful first. I can tell you that. I continue to respect her by giving her the credibility to say that she can do a job. She genuinely takes my position that she is able to handle this as an insult. I swear to God that doesn't exist. Every compliment I give her, she takes as an insult. It's not because she lacks confidence. It's because she was told that she has to do less. And if she does anything more than less, someone will notice her as the harlot that she is. Her mother is a harlot because with elephant titties, she hit on me in her own living room. Okay? She helped me with my college project because she was turned on and then insulted her husband. Is this what you want? Katie, it's not what I want either. So why are we doing it? For you. Yes. Yes, we are all trolling you. But Katie, listen to me. Listen to me and look at me. What's the difference between them and me? I am the only one being completely honest with you. Would someone who is only trolling you tell you they're trolling you? Listen to my words, because I'm telling you the truth. Katie, you are engaging and indulging in your fear for the sake of your feelings because you're addicted to your feelings. Because you want to feel good instead of be good. And it's not the same thing because you're not Mother Teresa. And neither am I. But I'm not trying to be. If you want to be Mother Teresa, why don't you be Mother Teresa? instead of live with a human being and pretend that you are one. If you are one, then be one. That's life. It's hard. It's unfortunate. It's not a scandal. I don't care what people have to say. Maybe I am Kanye and Kim then. Whatever. I don't care anymore. All I know is I'm real, and no motherfucker is going to stand in the way in that anymore. Not even you. If you're real, be real with me. Or get over yourself. Or don't and run back to Bloomsburg. But it's not my problem anymore. Because you were not my problem or my solution. You are my friend. But you don't want to be mine. You want me to be your problem or your solution. Because you think you're a problem or a solution. You're not Christ. Get over yourself. And you're not the devil. Get over yourself. You are a regular human being with every right to live a life that includes others. You think you have to earn friends because you tried to have friends and they crapped on you the second you chose a different life path. Katie, I've been there. How many times do I have to tell you that I've been there? I have to catch up on comments. We all a powerful couple. Lovely. Yes, we are a very powerful couple. We are. Katie's continuing to try to pretend as though she's not powerful. As though she's not strong. We all know she's strong. But guys, thinking she has to stand against me is your retarded attitude. That's stupid. Standing against me isn't the answer. It's illegitimate and insecure. It's a very underwritten answer. It's a lazy answer. Because couples work through things. That's what they do. That's what her parents did, and that is the most mature thing that they continue to do. And that's what we will do. On screen, in public. Because privacy is what destroyed her parents' lives. Well, thankfully, I have the ability to sell my privacy for the sake of a potential marriage. But Katie just wants to have a fit, feel better, and then everything's okay. No. It was okay before. You made it bad. Then you pretended to make it better. And then you feel better because you're selling yourself your own feelings, which is completely psychotic. It is psychotic. Medication worthy. Institutionalization worthy. Stop telling them you need help or go get help. Because I'm not here to help you lie about your bullshit anymore. Because I have no more bullshit to sell to them or you. I'm done. I'm ready to live my life. Let me know when you want to live it with me. And don't tell me 1 second and then change your mind the next. When you're ready to tell the truth, then you can realize you're already on screen with me and half of your life is already here. No one can manipulate you in or out of that. You keep choosing it. Yeah, I'm a little girl. Yeah. Be mad at me or realize I'm calling you the fuck out because I love you. I'm calling you out because that's what lovers do. Fuck my privacy. I'd rather save our lives. You've left me with no choice. I've left me with no choice. Either we both make it or neither of us make it. But fuck you if I'm going to work at Walmart. Throw me away. Put me in 5 walls. Because normal people have 4. Put me in 5. It's not funny, Kate. It's not fucking funny. Why the fuck do you think that's funny?
Something's gonna happen.
So why laugh at an impossibility instead of focusing on taking seriously the only possibility there is? That we are continuing to sabotage our entire future. No, I am sabotaging my entire future so long as you don't want to be involved in it. The second you step into it, it's saved. Just letting you know. But you don't want that. You want attention. For yourself, by yourself. You will end up just like I was. You don't think so? Go find out on your own. You can be an idiot on your own. Or we can be smart together. I'm done being an idiot on my own. I'm still being an idiot on my own. Because you will not be with me. Because every time, because I proposed to you in your bedroom, and what did you do? Maybe, when I made love to you. In a very special moment. What did you do? Maybe, okay? Because you keep making promises and then breaking them the very next moment. Because I'm not shaming her. I'm not shaming her. I've had this conversation in private. It's not enough for her. She doesn't care about me. You do. It's hard to break childhood trauma. You're brave to help her through adolescence. It's the most risky thing I've done in my whole life. And as she wants to give me praise for it, fuck you, Kate. I don't want your praise. I don't want your love right now because you're manipulating me and trying to manipulate them. Stop looking at me. I don't want your looks. I don't want you watching my screen. I genuinely want to block you. As you take, what is she doing? She's looking at me in some way, shape, or form just to say that she can. You're going to get kicked out. I'm going to call the police and let them know I'm abusing you. I'm going to invent the narrative where I'm abusive and intentionally incarcerate myself just to get you the fuck out of my life. And if you think I'm kidding, fucking try me again. Grow up! She needs to look at the big picture and stop blaming you. I agree with that. It's not about, well, no, it's not about feeling good though. It's about feeling something. No, she feels plenty. I can tell you that. She never stops feeling things. That's her addiction. She wants to feel more and more and more and more and more. Because she sees those screenshots. She sees those comments. She's like, oh God, people love me. No, they don't, Katie. People feel bad for you. They want your pain to end or your life to begin. And they're ready to choose for you. But nobody can choose for you because you're an adult. Because she can't accept it. She refuses to accept it. It's not a can't, it's a refusal. Maybe you and Kate need a break. Dude, life doesn't break. You don't break from people. That's not how life works. Let me tell you, that's what her parents did. It fucking does not work. It doesn't work. They think it does. They're fucking pathetic. I'm just letting you know. I will never live like them. I will sooner sabotage this entire thing on myself than end up like her sad piece of shit family. Or mine. I'm going to be me. Because I like me. And I like me enough to not give them all the attention. I'm going to get the attention. Good or bad. It's mine. I don't care what it looks like. It doesn't make me psychopathic. It makes me realize my life is my life. I'm making it what I choose. And I choose to love Kate enough to sit here until she decides to adult. Her mom did what? Yeah, some nasty stuff that we don't got to talk about. Girl Fairy says, and then later when she wants your dick, it will be all better. It's for attention. Stop worrying about it. Leave her be, and she will have a tantrum and get over it. Ignore her dramatics. I don't believe that this is the standard of women. I refuse to believe that women are this pathetic. Those are my genuine feelings. I refuse to believe that 50-50 isn't real. That it's okay for this to happen. I don't care what age you are. I don't care. A woman think this is okay, you are a pathetic woman. That is not an opinion, it's a fact. You deserve to be poor if you act like this. Are you a trophy wife? You were smart enough to manipulate a good man and then say that he abused you so you get his money? You're just a gold digger. Katie's trying to be a gold digger. I don't put up with it. Nope, not in my life. I'm not sitting still to her tantrums over because I know with all this attention, eventually she's going to throw another one. She's going to find a way to get your attention. This is my attention that she is whoring herself out to get. Nope. Either be responsible with it, Katie, or it goes away. And I will heal my own name on my own without your help. Still don't have a right to look at me. And you're enjoying that. You're enjoying me telling you that you can't. Because you have Stockholm Syndrome from your father, not from me. And you're trying to pass it on to me as though I'm going to be your master, like you're some slave. Get over it. It's tough to get over. I get it, Katie. I was slave to my family for a long time, too. If you need till 25 to get over it, we're going to have we're the drama scope for life then. I'll stay here with you till you're 25. But here's what I'll tell you. The only content we will make is super dramatic. Everyone will hate us. Through me, for you. Trying to save Kate for the next 10 years. And you will be the ultimate victim. Because nobody actually gives a shit because they realize that you are an adult pretending to be a kid. I'm not a kid. I know the implications of my actions. I literally said, if I get arrested, that's how it is. If people take a lawsuit out of me, that's how it is. I own my shit. What are you owning? Where's your authenticity? Doesn't exist because you're so busy trying to fake it for everybody. I am done having you take it out on me. I'm going to take it out on you if you're not going to stop taking it out on me. If that makes me the bad guy, then oh my God, I guess I'm the bad guy. Good for me. I'd rather be the bad guy than no guy at all. Dream team. We are the dream team. But Katie doesn't want to be on the dream team. She wants to cry about how we can't be the dream team. So that we stay not the dream team. That's not what all girls do. Nope. I have met women in my life who do not act like that. My own sisters do not act like that. I can tell you that for a fact. And not let everything make me a victim. And yeah, I am choosing the words there, but I could tell you not all women are like that. So it's crazy talk to think that women are equal. That's what you're telling me, because I'm telling you she is equal. She's equally capable of being where I'm at as a woman. And she does not need separate things just because she has a uterus. Doesn't she realize you're clearly stronger together? She does, but she wants to be weak together so that she can reenact her mother's fake relationships that she had in her past. All of the abuse that she made up to make excuses for her past as to why she can't face her present. She's reenacting her mother's life. I am not reenacting her father's life or my father's life. My father was a good man. I'm a good man. Katie wants me to be a good man for her while she's a bad woman for me. Fuckface? No. You're told no. Uh-oh. What are you going to do, little kid? I said no. That's the only thing that happened here. No manipulation. No craziness. For the first time, a man in your life has told you no. That's what she's doing inside right now. A man told you no. I told you yes to equality and no to controlling my life. Anything other than reality. I'm glad you'd hunt me down and get my head off. Well, I'll tell you what, you wouldn't get near me. You feel free to try. My address is public. You find out the hard way what happens when you break the law. I'm not breaking the law. I'm breaking your feelings. You're such a strong man. A strong man doesn't need to attack his daughter's boyfriend because a good man realizes that I'm a very good boyfriend who realizes that this little girl needs to grow up. And it's a hard world out there. And the life we're taking on is pretty difficult. It's not solved by small things. Lovey, don't be going at Jennifer. Jennifer, don't be going at Lovey, please. I'm asking you, please. I like you both. All right? It's not me mocking her. I'm mocking her behavior, and she knows the difference. That's what I just said, says Girl Fairy. It's all good when she wants that dick, but dramatic every other time. It's true. She wants my baby, and then she wants to run away with that and my money. Because that's what traditional, quote-unquote, traditional women do. They screw over the man while the man tries to screw over the woman. And I'm trying to screw her over. Can't y'all just hate fucking let the rage out, please? You'll feel better. That's the problem. I am done letting her be my drug. And she is freaking out because I won't be hers. We are both addicts to one another. I like Kate. I like Kate too. I'm a fan. I'm done listening to the fake conversations. Women choose to be this way because generational curses tell us that we should be. What more do you need, kiddo? You want your popularity bias. You want someone other than Jimmy to tell you that it's true. That's your problem. That is a problem, that you need someone to tell you the truth. When it is blatantly obvious in front of your eyes. I've been there. I have been there. Look at me on screen. Don't look at me in real life. I don't want to see you in real life. That's why I'm looking at you on screen. You don't deserve to see me in real life right now. I don't care if you're sitting next to me. You're not real to me right now because you don't want to be real to me. So I'm giving you what you're asking for, just like the haters and the fans. You give people what they ask for. That's what I do. You're asking to be the center of attention. Everyone is giving it to you. Now, do you see that? That's how far they're willing to go. How far are you willing to go? How far are you willing to go? Because the cops will show up because you want drama. You're going to get your drama. And now there's two people involved, a male and a female. Katie, I could tell you that's probably too dramatic for people to handle before someone's going to do something. Do you want to wait and find out? Yep, Katie wants to wait and find out. Let's make up rape now. What's next? Me too. Me too. Me too. Can I be raped? Me too. It's not funny. And I don't think it is. But Katie is willing to find out how far will people go to ruin my life. That's what she wants to know. She wants to know, how far will you go to ruin her life? Let her know. How far will you go to take away every opportunity she could have? Because she wants to prove that she has no opportunities and that everything that's happened to her has happened to her. How about that one? You have nothing to offer her, so how is she a gold digger? You want to explain it, Kate? Or do you want to keep not owning up? In your own words, before you mock me like a parrot to make fun of me because you think it's funny, but you're fucked up. Tell the truth or get the fuck out of my house. Yep, look like it. Go ahead. You compose yourself and let me know when you're ready to be an adult and not look like a fucking abused patient that you're not. Because this is a conversation between two adults on screen. You don't see an attacker when you look at me, but you're willing to let them think that I'm your attacker. Most people know that I'm not, Kate. There's just a lot of people that exist in the world. You will find as many people as you need to make excuses for you. Trust me. I've been there. They will. They did for me. They're going to for you. They are for you right now. I want them to, so you get the fuck out of my house. Or you can love me the way that I love you. Well enough to help you see that I am over this, and it's your turn to get over it with me. But there's not going to be some angry sex and rage sex to catch up on things. It's over. Because I am done with you trying to get me addicted to you so that I'll give you a fucking baby. That abortion is half my choice. You want to keep it out of spite? Go ahead and enjoy your single motherhood and act like a victim the rest of your life as though it's only my fault. You made every promise to me, and I'm the only one not breaking them. I did not promise you to stay poor with you. I promised you to bring you into my life and help us move forward. And because I need your help doing a job. Katie, ladies and folks. I'm 25, she's 19. Dogs rule, welcome on, how are you? 1 cup of a male's tears, please. Baby, it's a wild world. If the Lord can lead you to it, the Lord can lead you through it. Pick your Lord, it's still true. People that say they're going to kick my butt are people that never could. Do you get that? I know you do. And while you're sitting here with the most dominant man you want to be with, you would rather listen to pussies. Yeah. If you're a lesbian, go be a lesbian. But I don't think you are. I think you're just a bratty teenager. And I'm ready to prove myself right. Not anyone else wrong. Not you. I'm not here to prove you wrong. I'm here to prove myself right that you are capable. And you're acting like a bratty teenager. Baby, what? Someone getting pregnant? Maybe. Who knows? Ellie Baker says block this one too. What? What one? Are you into traditional bullshits? No. Because the truth comes out, doesn't it? You know her. You know her. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Katie. Keep choosing your trust. You have no idea how fucking smart I am, but it's time you start paying attention. Because I'm the only one that can help us through this, with your help. But you would rather be afraid of a fucking woman in Ohio with a shitty family, a shitty husband, and a shitty life. You'd rather trust her over me. I might have a shitty money situation, but my life is fucking amazing because I have you in it. Let them talk. They're losers. That's what they do. That's what losers do. They talk. They don't do. I'm doing. And to all the stupid people, it looks like I'm just talking. Let them stay dumb. We got work to do. I cut off my entire family and have a chosen family now. My generational curses go broken. But you still can't trust her. You understand that? I can trust you and you can trust me. You know why I know I can trust you? Because I know you're just throwing a tantrum. Katie, if you were actually a hater, you would not be in my house. Holy shit. If you were actually a hater, there was no way that I'd sleep with you. And I would know. I would know whether or not you are. You are an adult acting like a child. That is the only thing happening here. I'm curious, why is it you talk of her faults? What is it you're doing right or wrong? Thank you, Angel, because that is what I want to do with my job, is show you guys my life, not talk about me, not talk about Kate. But if you want to know my fault is that I believed I have so many faults up until now. And the only thing I'm doing right now is trying to heal Kate in the only way I know how to. And even if it is the most destructive, least helpful way, it is still more helpful and in any other way she has ever received or any other way I've ever received. So I'm doing what I can. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing what I can. And so is she. Katie, I like your hugs, but you're hugging me for the wrong reason. You're hugging me for something that I should do for free, which I am doing for free. We just happen to be getting paid for it by 153 people. Okay? I'm doing this for free. How nice is it to have the ability to live a life where you can do everything for free and get paid for it? Merging with technology, living that life is what we get. But you still feel like there's a price to be paid. Our price is our life. We're paying with our life, our privacy. Our privacy is the cost. If you're willing to pay your privacy, your entire life is yours. They already have your privacy. They record your microphones. They watch you on the camera, use everything for market data. If you give it up on purpose, you get paid. Keep pretending like they're not watching while you stay poor. I'm doing it on purpose before the curve turns because I'm not paranoid. I want it because I'm ready for this future, which we can't run from. It's a lie. What are you going to do? Live in the woods? Be a hippie? Exactly. And those curses were heavy as fuck. We feel that. Okay, I agree. Get a second opinion outside the home. You cry too much. What are your thoughts?
I do cry too much.
How about a second opinion outside of the home?
I don't think I do.
You do. You just don't. Yeah, you just don't. We don't have anybody available to give us a second opinion because we are performing so poorly. Everyone around us is not living in the present, Katie. You know that. They are living in a pathetic past where everyone is dead. We're not living there. We need to earn the right to meet people who are of sound mind and body, living a healthy life that can give us a better opinion on how to do this well. But what we can do is go out amongst the dead, amongst the walkers, and just do what we have to do make content, enjoy society, be around normal people who aren't dead or crazy. They're just living in the past, and that's okay. But if we're going to do that, we have to respect their past. Katie, if you want to live with me, you have to be in the present. Or I am the person you meet on the street that you think is so famous and special, or just a scumbag, or whatever, right? Because everyone has their own opinion. But if you live here, you tell the truth and you live in the present. And you go out there and you respect their religion of the past. By saying, hi, how are you? Shaking their hand, holding doors, respecting their God. Because that's who I am in real life. This is an act for Katie, not for you. It's something to help Katie get forward. It's not abuse. It's enlightenment. It's waking up, because life can be painful. And it's better that she goes through it all right now than never learns it at all and ends up on the other side of the screen. Titan Red says, Katie, how is the book writing?
I'm not reading for a while.
Why?
Because writing for me is always an escape, and
You're making sacrifices, the right ones, because religion isn't the only life that tells you have to have sacrifice. All life takes sacrifice. You're sacrificing some of your passions to enlighten others, so then you can gain the ability and wisdom to complete the rest, but you are choosing to stay forgotten because you think I told you your passions are worthless when I never did. Katie, please tell me one time that I told you your passions weren't worth pursuing. Who's the one who told you to write? And then who told you that it wasn't time to write right now, that we have work to do?
Yeah.
But you took that as what?
I took that as like that it wasn't
Valid.
important.
Is that my fault? Could I have done better? Yeah, I could have, and I'm sorry, but I didn't do that good. But I swear to you, because I say what I mean, I never said that. It's not what I meant. It's not what I implied or inferred. You were afraid that's what I meant, so you believe that's what I meant. Just like the things you said to me, I know you're not saying what you mean. I know you think you mean it, but I know that you don't, because I'm strong enough in myself. Lady Seahawk is also a hater because why? Think about it. She says, all right, come on, Jimmy, this is harsh. So it is harsh, right? But why is she a hater? Because she runs her own show. She did not like me from the start. She was beginning to be won over to me. Right? She was. But at the end of the day, she is loyal to her own show. She's just trying to win loyalty so she gets clout. I've allowed that up until now. Do we continue to allow it? You help me choose. Is Lady Seahawk a good person?
I don't know.
She's been very, very nice to us. Super nice to us. She doesn't agree with my methods right now, but does that make her a hater immediately in the snap of a finger? Will she become a hater over time if this continues? Yeah. So it would be respectful to give her time to start to see the result of what I'm doing, what we're doing. Unless she decides to say negative things beyond this comment right here. Time is of the essence. Essence is not of the time.
Why do I look out of breath? Because when I let myself get over emotional, I start to hyperventilate. That's when I get over.
And do you notice them taking screenshots?
No.
Oh, they're taking screenshots. Any more? Who wants to make content? There we go. Katie, it's just them trying to make money off of us. That's all it is. They do not give a fuck about you or me. Trust me. It's all about the money for them. That's why we're winning, because it's not about it to us. I don't care about money. You think this is making me money? I mean, yeah, it's making me drama money. It's making me popularity money. But it's all drama. It's TMZ shit. No, that is not where my value lies. I'm doing this for Kate. Because Katie wants the drama. And if she doesn't, she has to start proving it. Over and over and over every day. Otherwise, we will continue to be the drama scope that you're asking for. Just for Kate. Because all I'm doing is acting at this point. It's not real to me. Just so we know. This is me helping to raise an adult. Not my job. But my other option is to kick her out. She's too valuable as a person. I value her way more than to kick her out. Great place for mediation. Not, I don't get that. Dogs roll. Dogs rule. Hello, hello. See, there is mostly haters talking. She just wants your attention. I know, because she is an attention whore. And she doesn't realize that there's nothing wrong with being an attention whore. Because so am I. Katie,
Yeah.
we have thousands of people willing to give you attention and me attention. I'm not asking for your attention anymore. Why do you have to keep asking for mine? You already have my full attention. You are in my life next to me, standing facing the same way, because couples are evenly yoked. That's accurate, and they walk in the same direction. You have all of my attention and theirs. But so do I. The attention is on us both, not just you or me. But you keep fighting for one or the other. Neither one is true. Whatever was yesterday was yesterday. There's reasons for that. But here's today. You tell me what the truth is for you before you have the next tantrum, because you've had two today as a child. Two child tantrums today. It's not a girl tantrum, it's a child tantrum. Children have tantrums like this. I know adult males who have tantrums. Josh has adult male tantrums like this. He's not a female. And being gay isn't an excuse. He's still a man. It's not a girl thing. No, he hasn't. He's been very good lately. Your silence is killing you as you pretend you don't want attention. There's nothing wrong with wanting it. Just do it the right way. You're very good at getting attention. Get healthy attention, because right now you have 170 people, and I guarantee you 98% of them you have their negative attention. That's bad. We have their negative attention. It's not just me, Kate. Because you are on this screen, that means you're here and it's real.
Yeah, we are doing this together. So
as you look at me.
We are doing this together, and ultimately I think that's why I haven't left yet, is because I do
Yet. Tantrum coming.
Oh.
Give it a couple hours. You learn the patterns. When you live with people, you learn the patterns. People think they know what's going on from the outside when we literally spend every minute with each other. I'm sorry, but I'm super smart and I know her. All right? I know what's going on. I'm not, I'm good now. That's how it goes. We're both very hyper aware. Kate knows exactly what she's doing. Are you ready to admit it? And that's something I'm willing to laugh at, because this can be a great fun learning experience. Doesn't have to be just drama, because nothing is ever just drama.
Yeah.
Because the violence always comes before the storm, and the storm always comes before the clearing. Jimmy, Chantel, how are you? Welcome on. Let's catch up. There's another we. See? Someone says we.
Oh, yeah.
Remember we watched the report? Nice little we right there. Just fear. All right. Wait, are you an atheist? I'm just Jimmy. I don't identify with your identities. I'm just me. Lovey, Katie and I are both brave. I know you're just trolling me, and that's fine, but Katie's just as brave as I am, and we all know that. Katie blocked that. Dog's rule goes get married, have a little Katie or Jimmy Jr. One day, once we work through all this, what is this? Cosette. Is she okay? Kate, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Were you okay before?
Yeah, I just didn't want to be okay.
Butter. Music to my ears. Wait, what's happening here?
I'm learning to be an adult, and Jimmy is
Learning to be an adult.
Yeah.
We both are. Yeah. We're growing up together. We're being raised by a village. The village of Periscope. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to kiss me right now?
No, I do. I got you.
And the rage makeup sex doesn't happen because there's no making up needed. Because we never fight it. You threw a tantrum.
Yeah.
We didn't fight it. We didn't fight. You threw a tantrum.
Yeah, I did.
And I reamed you out. I lectured you while you threw a tantrum.
Yeah.
Totally inappropriate situation. That's father-daughter. Not your dad. Let down your daddy issues.
Okay.
Thank you. Block Dr. Remulak. I'm just blocking people as they come along. I'm good. That's not a bad idea. Something to screenshot. I don't know how to do it right now. Are you interested in that?
I don't know what it is.
PCADV.org. Get a business loan as a woman. Even if we are equal, why not take advantage? You know, if they want to throw something free at you, why not? It's not the same as taking advantage in a bad way.
Well, I don't know if this is necessarily.
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
I thought that one.
Jesus. Do you want it? I didn't think so, because we don't sell out, do we? We don't lie for money.
No.
We don't lie for money. We're not interested in that website. I don't even know what that means. All right. Constant. Kelly Randall, how are you?
Hi.
Welcome on. Sexist is not equality. It's not sexist to be equal. It's sexist to think that women are dominant to men. This is their business. They're adults. No one is physically hurt. So we are definitely both emotionally hurt.
Yeah.
We'll agree with that.
Yeah, we are.
We're working on it together. That's why we're living in a crap hole. Now, the landlord's fantastic. But right now, we are not the greatest people. We're working on that. Unlike other people who just want to make excuses. I got no excuses. We're making mistakes. We're trying to grow up here. And everyone's enjoying the show. I guarantee that. Especially if Kingston police are watching. They're not monitoring. I bet they're sitting back laughing like everybody else. Enjoying the show. I don't understand what's going on, Jimmy. Katie's working through some stuff and I'm working through some stuff.
Yeah.
We're doing Periscope therapy. They can say, yes, officer, we have a show and are playing acting, case closed. We're not, though. That would be lying. We're not acting. We really are having a fight, but it's a couple's fight. It's not, abuse is not the same as having a couple's fight.
Yeah.
Manipulating is when I'm the one running the show. And if you think that's fully true, then you obviously don't understand women. Just saying. Now, I can tell you that was literally my past, all I said. All I ever heard. You know, all I had to do was block it. This is literally verbatim. This person blocks truth and speaks against him, something, something, something. Literally. my past that I refused to block in the past because I thought, oh, no, I have to prove myself. Watch this as this loser disappears. Kate, if you want to leave, then leave, says Kelly Randall.
I don't truly want to leave him because he loves me so much and I love him. And
but that's not the only reason. You're only Katie. That sounds like what an abused person would say. Why don't you tell them what you say to me off screen? Why don't you let them know your calculated plan to get in my pants, have my baby, and get half of my money, and then live the rest of your life with me? I agree with that plan. I like that plan. I'm okay with it. But you want to keep just saying, no, he just loves me so much. That sounds like an abused little girl.
Okay. And it's like there's so much that like we're going to do together. Like
we're doing together right now.
Yeah.
168 people are watching us right now.
Yeah.
How many people do you watch? How many people do you see on a YouTube video?
No, not that many. Sometimes that many.
Katie, people are watching.
Yeah.
But right now they're watching a pretend tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
As you have little meltdowns like I did in 2017, acting like a little kid. I acted like a little kid. I messed up my life. You Googled me. Go Google me. Watch what you find. Most of it is untrue. But I've been mean and nasty, and I've acted like a child. I know. I'm still not completely mature or being completely mature right now. But we are finally moving in the right direction. The windows are open.
Mm-hmm.
No more drama from me. Just with me. And hopefully, if Katie says yes, then content starts on Sunday. If not, I'll be here. You better guarantee it. You know I'll be here. Dr. Iqbal Ali, welcome on. Chantel goes, yep. What have you guys done? Well, we've traveled America. We've created a lot of drama. We brought it to Kingston, and now we're trying to diffuse it. But Katie doesn't want to be an adult yet. And if we just went out and did the content, Katie would not grow any more than right now. She would use the content and the work as an excuse to run away from her problems. Mm. And that's what we're working on. Good, Jim. Yes, says Chantel. I don't know what I did, but thank you. Someone is recording your scope. There's probably 40 of them doing it right now. It's fine. Kate and Josh are both able-bodied with working legs. If either wants to leave, they would. Mm-hmm. Good block. Thank you. Yeah. Chantel, thank you for being in my corner. That is one woman, and she's always been in my corner. And thank you for my first fan mail ever. Still the only one I've ever gotten. Thank you. Has it. I do. I still have it. I always say that. Thank you. Girl Fairy says, y'all need to invite me into this relationship because I've got some life lessons for her. Ooh, wait. Are you a man or a woman? Says Girl Fairy, but you never know. The village of Periscope. Find a better village. Why is this being recorded by someone else? Because it's content. Because it makes money. I hope you guys are okay now. Thank you, Kelly. We were always okay, and we always will be okay. It's just getting out of the learned helplessness crap. Yeah. Chantel knows me. We'll find out, right? The day Chantel turns, that's when you know you got to watch out. Good to see you both. Kelly Randall, welcome back. Big Buds brought me here. Okay, cool. I don't know who that is. AJ Cobalt. Yeah, he's black. Explain yourself. About what? Make me a mod. I will block everyone. I know you don't want to leave, but people sitting here believe that you do. Kelly's going to tell you the hard facts. Yay, nice one, Jimmy. Another prick town. And they won't believe it until you say otherwise.
I do not want to leave.
But you do look abused. I agree with them. I know you're not.
Yeah.
But just like I wasn't crazy, I looked crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You look abused. So I ended up becoming crazy. Mm-hmm. You can learn at 19 what it took till now for me to learn. And you never have to go through it. You have no idea the hell that I've been through since I was your age. Katie, you don't want to fathom it, but you're going to. And I won't be here when you do. Because somebody will say, well, she's not healthy. instead of just because your tantrums will turn into psychosis. Because that's what children do. When they can't cope with adulthood, they go crazy. Not everybody not everyone who's lost their mind or has mental illness has done that, but I'm telling you, that is a major factor at play when you cannot cope with adulthood. This is adulthood. And it is very easy compared to what you did before, which is what makes it super confusing for me. It is so easy. I know what the problem is. You're afraid to move because everything we've ever done has caused trauma. It's still causing trauma. Go out. Trauma will happen, but it will not be our centerpiece. But you have to have confidence and faith that that's true. Okay, it's not a feeling. Confidence is not a feeling. You're confused by that. Yeah. Because you've never had confidence. Confidence is not a feeling. It is a logical choice. To say you deserve a better future and you're going to make it for yourself.
Do you ever have, like, feel fear, but then just choose not to be fearful?
I choose to realize that I'm in control of my own fear. I use the adrenaline that comes from my fear to fuel my positivity. Now, that's a very well-oiled engine, and you'll get there.
Okay.
But your start is by having courage in the face of fear. You'll get to the no fear part. Okay. That takes a lot of time, but you don't want to have courage. You want to sit here and say, no, I want to be just like Jimmy. I'm going to parrot him. You parrot me for 30 minutes, and then you have a breakdown. Because I'm officially on a good level. I'm on my level. You try to mimic it. It doesn't work for you. You have a breakdown. You get scared. I did that with Ty Lopez. I tried to mimic him. I couldn't cope. I had a breakdown. I ended up with the attention on accident, and now we have it. Here it is. You can't pretend to be me and be me. Just be you. But we say this. How many times we've said this 40 billion times in your little circle? You want to keep hearing me say it over and over. All I'm doing is repeating myself over and over and over. She looks happy, says Dr. Iqbal Ali. Danny says, yeah, she needs to clearly say it out loud to the viewers about you wanting to be here. Ray Jimmy Green Man going crazy. I'm not going crazy. Definitely not. I don't, the drama. That's Carrie. I remember her. She's dramatic. Exactly. I know she wants to say it, but she needs to say it out loud. You did say it out loud, right? Girl Fairy says, haha, my girl. Well, it depends on Kate's perspective. I will tell you what, my phone number is public. You are more than welcome to text me. Kate will get the text. You're more than welcome to send me a text. And your wisdom is more than welcome because Katie definitely needs a female mentor. 100% needs a female mentor. Now, understand, I will be monitoring everything. So be very careful with your words because I'm smart enough to protect her from people in the audience who want to lead her astray to her own demise or to my demise. Usually it has to do with my demise, not yours, Kate. But they will use you to get to me. And that's why I'm trying to teach you how to be so strong right now. Because you can't risk that. And I can't risk you having that. My investments don't fail. I love this girl to death. She will not fail. And not because if she fails, I fail. But because I finally realized I have a responsibility to her to ensure her survival. And I can't do that long term. I have a lot of responsibilities I'm going to have to take on. Katie needs to learn how to survive with herself now, with me here. Not just without me here. That part comes second, because no one ever taught her how to survive with the people she loves. She'll learn how to survive on her own when she decides to enter adulthood, and her and I will start spending time separately. But she needs to become an adult now, and you don't throw her out into the world and tell her to figure it out, or throw her back to Bloomsburg, or throw her in college or her religion. She's going to land somewhere lower than where she deserves. Right here with me. I like it. I used to be on here a lot, then yeah, you get that. Thank you. I got this. You are scrambled eggs right now, aren't you? You're daddy's little girl right now. Take a breath. Take a breath. No need for scrambled eggs. You're strong. You're not weak. and my profile got deleted, so I'm building. What was your username? They received 4 reports. That's great. That's fantastic. Keep wasting their time. He's scoping everyone. He has a lot of time. Well, good for him. The old man's bored. Let him stay occupied. People see what they want to see. Yeah, 100%. Jim is right, Kate. You do look abused. You act abused. Are you abused? You tell me. You look it, you act it. Now, all you gotta say right now, Katie, is that I'm abusing you. And you are scot-free. Maybe the police are watching. You're scot-free. You go. Am I abusing you, or are you acting like a bratty kid?
I feel like a bratty kid.
Am I telling you that, or do you genuinely believe that? Because you keep parroting me, which sounds like
I genuinely believe
her
that
father taught
I'm
her
a
to
bratty
parrot.
kid, but
She was taught to parrot growing up. I did not do this. I've been trying to thwart this, trying to break this out of her. That is not manipulation or brainwash. That is trying to teach a kid how to be an adult.
I keep trying to do one thing, and then I think that's gonna get me the result that I want.
You think that what you do is going to make you who you are.
Yeah, and then it's like
I know that.
I keep trying to do the same thing over and over and over again, and I keep expecting the same results, and I'm getting the same results, which is not the result that I want.
Because you think what you do is going to change who
Yeah,
you are.
I think it's gonna.
You think there's a way to do this without confidence, just like your father makes $100 grand without confidence. He has 0 confidence. Katie, you are acting like you have 0 confidence. You saved my life. That takes confidence and grit. You did not do it out of ignorance. The second I got confident, you used it as an excuse to put yours away, just like your mother. It's an addiction. It is a family curse that you have to work through with me. I'm here for you both. I'm on your side, but you need to hear this, is Kelly. Let's see. All right, dogs rule. You got to calm down with the drama, or I'll have to block you too, like everyone else. All right, enough of that. Do you play chess? You can see whatever I type. I wouldn't mind. Okay. And we could all talk on the phone too sometime. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Happy to chat with you, Kate, says Chantel. Chantel, please reach out. That is a voice I'd like her to hear. Chantel, I have missed you forever. I got to talk to this woman like once or twice. She's just got this sweet English accent. She's adorable. You can talk. You go to the bathroom with Kate. You talk with Kate. I'll go away. If it means you're back on the phone, I'm about it. Trust me, Chantel is someone you want to listen to. This is a level-headed woman, like one of the only level-headed women I have found on Periscope, for a fact. One of very few. Now, what do you notice? As I do the responsible thing and you start doing the responsible thing, who's blocked? Everybody except the responsible people. Right now, 100%, they're all women. That's okay. There's nothing. I will receive that in gratitude. I'll take it where I can get it. Take reality where I can get it. I can talk to you, Kate. You have my number. All you have to do is text me. Kelly, I think talking Katie, I think talking with Kelly would be a great idea. Because Kelly's been through a lot. She's a very smart girl. And just so you know, she's currently worried about you. Based on the way she was texting me, she thinks that you're going through some stuff too that I'm causing without you being involved. You're going to have to lay it out if you're going to convince people that there isn't a reason why you should be removed right now. Because I can tell you before the month is over, someone's going to do something and you're not going to be here anymore. You either have to be real on screen and in real life, or you will have to be fake with your whole life. Because I understand you've seen people act and that's been the play and everything. But this isn't a play. This is live, which is your real life. And you are acting the way you're acting, which is going to tell people you need help. When I needed help, no one was there. Thank God. Someone's going to be there for you, and that's the worst thing you could find. And I don't mean someone being there for you. I mean someone making an excuse for you to pop a couple of pills and then have problems that you never had to have. And then you're back at Home Depot and Bloomsburg University, right where you started. which you're more than welcome to go back to, but I'm not going back with you. I will take on whatever hits or whatever, but I don't think that's going to happen because we have adult women mentors stepping out, not because I was just a good man, not because I reproofed you right now, not because I put up with your tantrum, but because you are choosing to be confident. Confident women are stepping out to talk to you because you are being a confident woman. Look at me. Don't look at me. Because we're with them right now. Remember that. If Chantel's talking with her, I don't have to monitor it. No offense to Kelly or any other women, but we're still getting to know one another. It's about calculation. Kelly runs her own platform. There's different things involved. It's not distrust. It's calculation. It's playing chess, like this guy above says. Sound like you're in a cave. It might be the charger. That's a possibility. Oh, you know what? Where's the iPhone? What's my charge at? My charge was super low. All right, I've been charging this whole time. See, now are you enjoying this?
Like this little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half decent?
Yeah.
Jim's sound is odd. Sorry. Google it and you will find my number. How old is she? Kate's 19. Jim, bro, breathe, man. It'll help you. Thank you, Jack. Amanda, welcome on. How are you? Armani says 19. What's going on? We're chilling. That's better. Almost caught up. That's a good camera angle. Thank you, Jack. I can't find your number. That's okay. Just jump back onto Periscope for the first time in a long while. Good to see you too. Thank you. Katie, you smart right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How smart? Smart enough to catch what I just caught or no? You are. Don't doubt yourself. This is what I mean. Katie, is that self-doubt that's gonna keep you under. You cannot doubt yourself for a second. I can look at the screen and say I'm a sane, healthy man. I am not abusing Kate. We are in a healthy relationship, and we are having an adult fight in a relationship on screen. Katie is throwing a temper tantrum like a child. She is an adult. And we are not disturbing our neighbors. Any calls to the police or whatever, completely false, guaranteed. There are no neighbors calling the police. My neighbor hears me talking all day, every day. Right, Katie? Yeah. He's heard all of our fights, da-da-da-da. Now someone's going to knock on his door. Don't bother him, trust me. Guys, I'm a nice guy. Don't bother our neighbors. We don't live where you want to come. That can be our benefit. He loves us English folk. I do. What is going on? Stassi, baby, welcome on. Okay, need your number. DM you later. Thank you. Katie monitors the DMs. Thank you. Are you still up for that? Are we adulting yet?
Yeah.
5 minutes, right? After 5 minutes, what are we going to do? I'm scared. I'm scared to find out. Are we going to stay in adult land?
Yes.
All right. I'm nervous about that. But I trust you. I'm going to give you more trust. No matter how many times you break it, I give you more. Because that's what love is. All right. Who's from the UK? Hello? Jim, tell us. Ew. You two look like a sweet couple. Thank you, Emily's mom. Isn't it amazing how a little conversation could really shift everything? Sound okay now. Thank you. Here for you both. Thank you, Chantel. Sound is good now. Thank you. Your camera has great quality. Thank you, Cynthia. It's hard to face issues. Life leaves us all with scars, sadly. It does. You know? I mean, I got stretch marks on my muscles because I worked out too hard when I was young. But I'm not embarrassed by those. Caitlin thinks they're ugly, but you know what? Some girls think they're hot. Just got to find those girls. You know, you have to like you. And Wild Seraphin, how are you? I'm Jimmy. It's nice to meet you. I know you were talking with Josh. This is Katie. Thank you for being here. Elisa Lay, how are you? Hello. Yes, and Chantel. Seems like you're attracting a lot of negative stuff because Caitlin is working on letting go of the negativity. So I'm holding myself back with her because I love her, because it's not holding me back. There's no possibility of me being going forward without her. So whatever portion we get out of life based on what we get together is what I receive, because I know on my own, it's just not a smart move. We all know that. I will lose sight of the objective. I will not slow down like I know I need to. Her slowing me down is good, but she's slowing us down a bit too much because she's trying to fight adulthood. I'm a Brit too. Love it. I'm British, says Dr. Iqbal Ali. I'm working on that. I'm from the UK, says Alicia. Kelly's laughing. Champagne Chachi says, welcome to Feed Piece, the most positive community throughout social media, because I realize no matter people's opinions, it still is the most positive community in the world, regardless of opinion. I know it. I'm not delusional. Nice to meet you too, tongue twister. Yeah. How are you two? We're working on it. We're doing well. Good block, says Kelly. Hello, Jim and Caitlin. Corinne, welcome on. How are you? Where are you from? We are from Pennsylvania in the United States. What part of the UK are you from? You bounce off each other well. Yes, we do. Thank you. You'll get there, Kate. It's hard and you're only young, but you'll get there. And I will not give up on her. She's learning to believe in that.
Yeah.
I went 50 grand in debt for this woman just to show her America.
50?
15. Sorry. That's going to be on recording. You better believe that. We're going to have a video. Jim said, Jim lied. Yeah, 50. I went in debt for this woman. We went across the country. We tried to figure it out just so she could see. But it's just so much negativity, and then mixed with the pills back then. And I don't mean drugs. There's going to be recording. Medication, because I had believed I was bipolar when really it was just a hormone imbalance from really inappropriate food I was eating. Where do you guys see yourselves in a year's time? I don't know where I am in a year's time until Caitlin decides to be with me. I have no idea. I'm done defining it because Caitlin doesn't want it defined. So we will sit here and die until Caitlin wants to live. That's hard shit, but it's real. Jim won't give up on you easy. I know that. Are you okay now? Seen a clip earlier. We were good earlier. We just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. Because when we're off camera, Caitlin keeps throwing tantrums and then like trying to get me to respond. And I don't think she wants this life to end. I think she's just in this tragic mindset that things are going to go bad. But Caitlin, you have to realize we went from the car to here.
Yeah.
Things are not getting worse. They're getting better. Josh goes bankrupt. Maybe I go bankrupt. What's the problem here? How hard would it be to get $2,500 to pay you off? And then you're good. But that's all you're worried about, and that's the problem. You're concerned about your credit score and your debt.
I actually don't think about my debt half the time.
Then what are you so drastic about? Where is your destroyed behavior coming from? And it's not just me. Like this doomsday, everything is terrible. You just don't want to admit it came from me. Katie, your inability to hurt my feelings is why you're my biggest hater. I'm going to repeat that. Your inability to hurt my feelings is why you are my biggest hater.
So it's like, yeah. I'm afraid of a lot of things because of the life that we live together and how we.
But it's not the life we live in.
Yeah.
It never was. I built up this big fantasy that things were all scary, just like your dad. Because I was becoming your father. And you were becoming your mother.
Yeah.
We are shifting to a better place now.
Mm-hmm.
But are you coming with me?
Yes.
But you only want to let go of the fear for 5 seconds and then wait for me to react again. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. That's not mania or hypomania or whatever freaking weird shit that's not going on in my brain. It is. My diet was the problem. And it is so hard for you to fathom that. It's hard for them to fathom that too. But it's a fact, not an opinion. Look at my behavior now. I'm now acting instead of reacting.
I think a lot of the time I'm like, I'm just so concerned that
The fall is going to come.
Yeah.
Look at me. It's going to come if you keep thinking about it.
Yeah.
But it's going to come for you, not me. Because I'm eating well now.
Yeah. And I like there's things that like I've experienced with you, so like I have confidence in those things, but there's other
That's the
things
past.
that we haven't
It's all
done.
the past. Katie, look at me.
Yeah.
I never ate well until now. Nothing up until now was me.
Okay.
Do you follow that? Nothing until now was a healthy, level-headed me at all. There is nothing from your past having to do with me, good or bad, that you can trust.
Okay.
Other than, I have never left you.
Yeah.
Only thing you have to trust. And it's also the one thing that you're doubting the most. Because you think that now that I'm healthy, that I'm going to leave you behind. You can say it.
I do. I'm so scared of that.
Nope. Because you are not damaged, and neither am I. We've been hurt emotionally. We can heal our wounds. We don't need help with that. But they're willing to help, so why not say yes to those who actually want to help in a good way?
Yeah.
Instead of look for negative opinions about why we do have problems we don't need to have. We've made a lot of mistakes. I've made most of them. I'm owning that.
Yes.
It's not an act.
But I made
Katie,
a lot of mistakes too.
Look at me. I know that doesn't go away when the screen comes off. It never did. We were both fake on screen, and then when the screen went down, the reason I'm willing to own it is because I'm 5 years ahead of you. Not because I'm trying to build the narrative. It's because I'm 5 years ahead of you. And I finally realized that age matters. Maturity matters. Time matters. Something I've neglected my entire life. Would you mind grabbing me some chicken?
Yeah.
And then come on back. Thank you. All right, let me catch up real quick, and then we'll talk.
Oh, shoot.
There's none made.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm glad. I am glad. I would rather be hungry having seen the progress you've made. Because, Katie.
Yeah.
You don't know my past. I can handle an empty stomach. You're worth it. Kelly Randall says, stop being scared to move forward, Kate. Start being confident about moving forward. Don't stop anymore, right, Kate, Kelly? Right? This is me shifting what you're saying into her language, what she needs to hear. Start being motivated towards your future. Because in her mind, stop means stop. She's a very literal thinker. In her mind, stop means stop. But Caitlin doesn't seem to talk much. She's getting there. She'll get there. Give her time. Live for the present, not the future, but the last. Yeah. Good credit helps. Yeah, we're working on that. None of us have it right now. Keep your credit good. That's what I always tell my daughter. Yeah, we've all messed up our credit, but we're working on it. Can you go eat pizza with Charlene? That would actually be really nice. I think Caitlin and I need to get our lives together, and then we'll get there. Don't go through life with blinders on. The negativity is there. We know that. It will always be there. Put your blinders on. But remember where the negativity is. Keep your eyes on the positive. Keep it on the prize. Put your blinders on. Go through your life with blinders on. But remember that there was a point where they weren't on and the negativity was there. But there is so much negativity in life right now that you got to go those blinders while you chase the positive. And then when you're super strong, you take away the blinders again. Because we don't need them until we don't need them. Think about it. Why do I speak for her? Because she continues to refuse to speak for herself, but she's working on it, and that's okay. Super Heart. Thank you for the Super Heart cyberbully. The irony. How often do you speak with your dad? You may not know this. My father passed away when I was very young. Text the number I found online. Hope it's the right one. I will let you know. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy crap. Your mother is doing this. Come here. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is your mom.
Oh my God.
Great love, Diane. Missing, she knows your address. Missing somewhere in Kingston.
Oh my God.
Have you seen Katie?
Oh my God.
Come here.
Wait a second. That's insane.
Your loving mother, ladies and gentlemen. Katie's loving mother.
My
Katie's
God.
loving mother is putting missing somewhere in Kingston signs up, missing person signs up in Kingston. Isn't that a crime? Isn't it a crime to put a missing persons poster up when we are absolutely not missing at all? Like literally, this has to be a crime. It literally has like before and after pictures of Josh, photos of Katie that make her look like a, what is it called? Like a runaway type. Not even just a missing person, but like a criminal.
Yeah.
Your mother put photos that make you look like a criminal, like a stupid criminal. Guys, I shit you not right now. I'm looking at this poster. I cannot believe this. That cannot be legal. We're not missing and she knows it. This woman watches every broadcast. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, the police are looking for somebody. Wait till they find this missing poster. That's complete. It's not even true. Like it's 100% untrue and she knows it. This woman shows up at our door every couple of days. And then she's putting missing posters up around. By the way, I did not get your text. Give me 1 second here. They want the drama to continue, but they're literally doing lies. Katie, do you see? No. Katie, pay attention. Do you see why you don't need to be afraid?
Yes.
Because we're telling the truth and they're literally putting up fake missing posters.
Yeah.
That's a crime. And even if it's not, it leads to criminal behavior. Because people who lie to the public are eventually going to commit a crime. That's how that works. They want to skim the line? No. What kind of narrative can you build with an absolute lie? Our address has been public since those were posted. Of course they'll say that they're not. But I have physical proof in a text of someone who found one. And it was found definitely far after our address was public. And so the saga continues because all that Katie's mom is doing is that her mom and dad just want attention. They realize sue me, get what? Right? Defamation, get what? Number two, okay, well, let's get Katie back. Oh, well, Jimmy is officially an adult. Katie's learning to be an adult. Oh no, let's get her back before she tells the truth about us. Number three, oh God, okay, well, we can't do that. So let's go try and write our own narrative so that we can make money on Periscope because we think we're smart and that's how it works. And then we can go and travel the country living in our RV and ditch our kids, just like all the other people on YouTube are doing. They take their kids on the road. Well, no, we just stay with our kids for 2 more years, talk about Jimmy on Periscope, and then when our kids go off to college, we can go enjoy a life of RVing, because that's what her father does. It's fucking pathetic. And people want to be called out, so they're getting called out. People want the drama, so you get the drama. But the attention isn't on them, and it will never be on them. And I think we all know that. Because I'm not stooping to any level. I'm on my level, and I'm top shelf. You can't reach me, and that pisses you off. Go get a stool and get over it. So for those of you who are my friends, God bless you. And now it's time for me to talk to my people, because I'm getting... Dr. Iqbal Ali is smiling. She's working on talking for herself. Yes, she is. What is your job? To entertain. Sorry about that. It's all good. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think she's scared of saying the wrong thing, maybe. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. There's 150 people watching, and I'm starting to realize I think she knows that. I think it registers for her. I don't think she has to. I think she's that smart, that she thinks the same way I do. She knows she's in front of that many people. Are you afraid of embarrassing me again?
Yes.
Katie.
Yeah.
I know you're willing to make an effort to keep telling the truth. I'm willing to take the hits. I will reproof you and shut you down immediately as soon as you make it my fault.
Yeah.
But I will work with you to help you realize that everything in your life is half your fault and half mine at this point. Katie, that's also untrue. They play a big role. Your family, my family, everybody I've ever known, everyone you ever known. Everybody's involved in one way or another, actively or inactively. Because everything we do affects a lot of people. A lot of people. What phone do you have? The Note 10 Plus, the Note 10, and the iPhone, what is it? Pro Max. Is your mom still around? She is very Christian, and she is living in Bloomsburg, and she probably doesn't like me anymore, along with all my former friends, because I dissed Jesus Christ on live stream. So I'm probably screwed in the friend department. Is what it is. I'll make new friends. She's not no way. Hasn't she been to your house? She's not no way what? That's not a crime, Jimmy. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not a crime. Still unfortunate. Show us. No. Let's see. Nope. No extra drama. It's not illegal. Okay. Thank you for filling me in. Show it. Nope. People who want the drama should not be here. A mom's love is sacred. Yeah, if the mom loves. Her mom does love her very much. I agree with that. It's just, it's done very poorly. And I'm protecting her from her own mom. But ironically, I'm starting to realize I'm not protecting her at all. I think Katie's protecting herself from her mother. But I don't think that's mine to talk about. Do you want to talk about it? Are you ready to talk about it? Because the questions are going to keep coming up.
Yeah.
The missing posters are going to keep coming up. Your mom is going to keep writing her narrative and coming to your doorstep. Your doorstep.
Yep.
You're on the lease.
Yep.
And I can tell you, I'm on the lease, and I'm not comfortable with crazy motherfuckers entering my home anymore.
Mm-hmm.
There will not be any further conversation in my house. I am 1/3 on this lease. I'm not okay with them coming in the house anymore.
It's just really unfortunate because I told my family in writing that I do not want them around. And then my mother continues to show up at this residence, even though I have specifically said that I do not want anyone showing up in my life at this point in time. I don't know if they ever will have a place in my life again or not. That depends on them as much as it depends on me. And when I say that, I don't mean try to get back into my life. For me, it's just I have to become an adult and then live my life. I'm already living my life, but I mean like truly like as an adult, because I'm an adult right now, but I'm still acting a lot like a child. And so it's I want to be me, and if I ever want that relationship to be back in my life, I will initiate that.
Girl Fairy, thank you. Not my drama. I have learned to remove myself from as much of the drama as I can. And what Katie did is just gave me permission to never have to talk about them ever again. Until she revokes it an hour from now when she has a little temper tantrum because her parents continually showing up is them giving her permission to continue acting like a child. So we'll see how many times she has to tell the public in her own words that she doesn't want them around until someone believes that she told the truth the first time. Like, just like me, I told the truth the first time. And I let everyone convince me I wasn't telling the truth. Nope. I was honest. I'm honest again. I never stopped being honest. I just started lying to myself. Caitlin was honest the first time. I'm sorry I mistrusted you too. We all did. Oh. Kukla77, welcome from Chicago. We're doing very well. Katie is currently cutting the fat off of a chicken. Can I put you on camera or no? I'm not impressed because that's like I said, not looking for praise, but like it's so cool. This little chicken is so much food. It's a little chicken, but it is so much food. Because when we eat just meat, we literally eat 600 to 800 calories a day. And I know what you guys might think, that's fine, but I'm telling you, we live healthily on a couple hundred calories per day. And it's amazing. Katie, how much do you eat? Because I eat a couple, what do I eat, 600 to 800?
Yeah, I don't really track my calories.
You need to start tracking them.
Okay.
I don't know why you're tracking mine and not your own. Don't say you're busy, because the only thing you're busy with is whining and cutting chicken, which is traditional regular stuff that a robot's going to do for us or another person we're going to pay to do it. All right?
Yeah.
I am telling you that it is perfectly okay to do the best job you can at that and just keep up with my slack, which I've told you from the start. We have our tasks, but based on time constraint, as long as we're working at least 60 hours a week together, not 120 between the two of us, we should be okay. Kimberly Joe says, how hard would it be for Kate to go out to lunch or something with her parents if things are normal?
Not happening.
Kimberly Joe, I'm going to share a bit of my own wisdom and experience because the way you said that was as if it was directed to me about Kate, right? Not saying you did or didn't do that on purpose in a good or bad way. I'm sharing my experience because I want to. I should have left my family in the past, left everything in the past, everything, and moved on. And started to realize I knew better from the start. Instead, I waited till 25. Good or bad, that's how it was. My goal is to be Kate's mentor and help her understand that she can grow and be herself now. She doesn't have to wait to 25. She doesn't have to wait forever because that's how long she would have waited if I never showed up. Is Kate making a chicken BLT? We just eat the chicken. We just heat it up and eat it. Very simple meals. I can see how much she means to me, to you, Jimmy. Yeah. You have genuine emotion in your eyes when you look at her. I love her a lot. I'm very careful with how I love her, though, because right now she is a potential ticking time bomb. And her parents know that. And that's why they keep showing up. They're trying to get her to break down because that's what they've always done. Her father would stare in her eyes until she agreed with him. And now she does the same thing to me. But what was awesome was the other day her mother showed up with like some sort of farce, right? Some sort of false gift, some sort of Trojan horse. And I don't remember which it was, but she looked through the window. And I said, I can't, you're not welcome here. She goes, I can't hear you. Trying to be manipulative, right? Saying, oh, well, Jimmy's going to open the door so he can hear me. Nah, bitch, fuck off. I went and I yelled through the window. I said, you have 10 minutes to get off the property because this drama is stupid. Because I'll tell you what, as I stand here right now, I got decent neighbors. They don't need this shit. Neither do I. That's why I'm making it very known to everyone in my environment that I'm doing everything in my power to diffuse this and move forward. Because the drama is ridiculous. It's old school. It is TMZ. We're not a dramatic show anymore. It's going to take a little more drama to get rid of the drama. I realize that. But now realize that I am focusing on the most positive people. I'm not allowing those negative voices to exist in our broadcasts anymore, and especially not in our life. Guru PGH says that's truly sad, Kate. Family is everything. Katie, don't get upset. Look at me. Look at me. You know I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I said that on purpose. I said his comment on purpose. I'm trying to teach you a lesson. Are you ready to learn it?
Mm-hmm.
He's right. Do you know why it's important you stay away from them right now? So that you can provide them with their retirement. Because it's not about being right and they're wrong. It is about you proving to yourself you know who you are. And then you can go back and provide for your family. Because family is not about whether or not they did the best they can or whether or not they're doing their best. They're doing their best in their mind because they love you. Everything else is stuff that they don't want to face. Don't make them face it. I'll more than willingly throw it in their face because I'm pissed because I love you. That's still being a bad husband. I'm working on that. It's being a bad guy. Forget husband. It's being a bad guy. I'm working on that, right? Because I now know that the Malath family and the Haydens and everybody, I want to give them a future. And no matter how much everyone thinks I'm nuts, I realize how smart I am. It's not delusional. Because I'm willing to build a plan with this woman. And I want you to be a part of that future. But I want you to be a part of this present right now. And in this present, there is a lot of drama that must be diffused through time and constant effort. I will say that all the people of my past are currently a part of my present in my mind. People that are part of Caitlin's past are a present in her mind, but that does not give you permission to be a physical part of her present because she, as a grown adult, has made a choice to tell you to fuck off for a quick minute while she gets her head together and makes her own choices. And that is it. And I'm telling you that because I agree with that. I don't agree you should be awake forever. That's stupid. That's stupid. I used to do that. I know. I coached her on that. I told her before, yeah, never have them involved. That's wrong. I'm sorry. There's nothing much else to say other than the situation we have right here has so much opportunity in it. I recognize that 99% of the people around us are saying, do not move, stay right there, or go back. We move forward with the 10 to 12 people that still like me and still like Kate. But everybody still likes Kate, and I think that's good. And my goal is to make sure no one ever that Kate doesn't get where I'm at, right? Where 12 people like me. I want to keep reminding her that everyone is good. I want to keep coaching her and teaching her that it's okay to be herself. And then she can make sure that her parents get that vacation that they deserve. Because they raised her. No, because it's a gift. Because that's what family does. They sit and have presents around the tree. They don't make a list and say, well, what do you want for Christmas? Please, you have to tell me. It's a gift that Caitlin is going to give you. So you need to stop pretending like you're giving her gifts. That's already her opinion. I'm just reminding you. because I am her best friend. And I care about her enough to tell you to fuck off too. Stay away from our home. It's not a threat. It's not a promise of anything. You don't know what's going to happen if you show up. But I can guarantee you don't want to find out. Stay away from our home. Our home. Because there are 3 people that live here. And when you knock on that door, you are invading on the privacy of 2 other people that are not involved with that drama. And we're not kicking her out because we love her. We care about her. We're going to protect her against you because we don't need to know your agenda or what's going on. It's not your home. You're not welcome here. Last reminder. And your continued escapades around the neighborhood, they will have social consequences. And you will be embarrassed in Bloomsburg because I don't fight back. I just let people know what's going on. I tell my friends what's going on. And believe it or not, I have way more than you because you told me you had so many and I found out you have none. Welcome to Feet Peace, the most positive community throughout social media, where we have a lot of friends everywhere. You are an adult, Kate, says Sandy in Canada. Yes. Wild Seraphim says, well said, Kate. And I just said all that for my pride, obviously. I mean, it's true, but I'm learning to get over my pride. I'm addicted to my own feelings too, and in some respect, I'm working on that. Wild Seraphim says, well said, I act for myself sometimes, you know? Well said, Kate, family isn't always the best for us to be around. Family can hurt sometimes. Hurt isn't always bad, and in time, we will find a way to make that appropriate. Because what I've said to Kate so many times is we have to get into a position of financial and emotional power so that when we face people who are financially and emotionally manipulative, we can love them without needing that distance. But while we are lacking power, they are seeking to control us because they believe that them controlling us is the healthiest thing for us. But their brain isn't as big as ours. They don't see what we see. They are the past generation, and they are also not nearly as intelligent. That doesn't make them dumb. It means we have a responsibility to prove to them that we have the ability to help them retire and that their retirement isn't going to be enough because we were taught that at our age, but they were told their whole lives that it will be. This is the shifting generation. It's very difficult. Wouldn't it be the adult thing to tell her family in person? Yes, if we were all Gen Xers, but this is the new generation where it's appropriate to tell people wherever you want to. It's not insensitive. It is her life. She has told them, stay away from me. In real life, this is still real life. A Cornish hen? Any giblets? I don't know what those are. I don't think Kate even knows. Kate, do you know what he's talking about? What are they, Guru? You cook that skin on the chook. I don't know what any of that means. We are budding adults. Do I think her mother needs closure with Kate? Honestly, just asking. Yes, I do. I think her mother needs closure. I do. I don't think she's going to get it. I think the problem is that she thinks she needs it. Because let me tell you, Katie has made it very clear, but like she's waiting for her proof that Katie believes what she's saying. Because if she had an emotionally abusive boyfriend, which she says she has, then she is probably reflecting a lot of her fear about her daughter onto me. And is afraid, because I also share the same name that he did, that she might be afraid that that's who I am, which is like going to consume her brain. You got to realize this woman is driving from Bloomsburg all the way to Wilkes-Barre, you know, on the weekly. And it is not hope driving her. It is not faith or love that is driving her. She thinks it is. She is consumed by fear. And it is going to have to be Katie's job to show her mom that she does not need to be afraid for her. I can't do that because in her mind, I am demonized. I'm a man. I'm demonized. There is no saving in her mind for me unless I'm a good Catholic man. So Katie's going to have to prove to her mom that Katie is worth loving just because she's not a Catholic or, you know, whatever it might be. But at the end of the day, she already knows that with her choices, she's never going to get her parents' approval. She'll probably get her dad's approval because her dad's not a real Catholic. But there's nothing wrong with that. Her father is a good man who's willing to go to church for his kids, for the sake of his family. That is something that I held the utmost respect for him. I didn't disrespect him. In the beginning, I thought he was fake. It's like, wow, what a jerk. You go to church and you're not actually Catholic. But now, I respect that. That is a man who cares enough about his kids to hold together a good, stable evolutionary strategy for his family. What a good, stable man. No matter what reason he's doing it for, a man who will burn for his children. That may not be the most smart love in the world, but it is raw love. That is some raw love right there. Fear is not sending him to church. That man is not afraid of church. So if there's one thing that her father has gained my respect for, it is most definitely his ability to live a life of servitude for his family. You want to know, there's your good things that I have to say about them. I have both to say. There's nothing wrong with having both. That's truth. You don't just talk somebody up or talk them down. You're not doing either. You're telling your truth about how you feel about them. Everyone has their truth about me, about Kate too. Well, you're welcome to your opinion. And I'm starting to invite it. But it doesn't mean I have to, give it mine if it's so negative. Or if you're just lying. Lies don't work at all. But so yeah, surfer's water, Surge, that's how I feel. I've been a part of this for a couple of years now, and I'm not going anywhere. Feet piece for life. Thank you, Kelly. Oh, Kelly, we are back to the little feet, the little black feet, because that's a foot. That's foot piece. It's feet piece. 2 feet. We have 2 feet. We're gonna walk on 2 feet. I guess me and Katie each have a foot. Yeah. So, how is Josh? Is he at work? Josh is chilling. He's good. Oh, that's still so negative. It's 100%, 110% to be okay to be yourself, Kate, says Kelly Randall. Chantel says one's own family can be difficult to deal with, let alone dealing with one's partner's family. We're going to learn to love each other. I can tell you that, but here's what I'm going to tell you is I love them from day one. They lied about it from day one. I am so grateful to her mother, but her mother betrayed me very heavily. But she believes she hasn't. I know I have betrayed her. I didn't mean to. Until she's willing to admit she betrayed me too. There's never going to be a recompense for us. Me and Katie are more than likely eventually going to have a baby. One day. There may or may not be an abortion involved before we have a baby. That is our opportunity in life to choose. It's our choice to make. But who we are is not defined by what we do. Because we're young kids who are making the best of what we have. And to expect us to just stop making love, it's not who we are. But to bring a life into this world at our age, it'll just end up in foster care like I did. And I'll tell you what, the life I'm living right now, I'm not going to lie to you, there's some days where I wish they hadn't let me stay alive. Because it can be very, very difficult. Oh, I know it's worth it. Absolutely, it's worth it. But I would never choose this life for a child. Not the life I'm living right now. You raise it well. You raise that child well. A girl like Katie ends up with a boy who is a good, strong, down-home Catholic. They end up together, right? That is natural. That is normal. That fits the social norm. I know we're trying to break social norms here, but guys, there are certain social norms that may not have to be broken, okay? It'd be the healthy, most normal thing. It is good to mix, but at the same time, for a healthy mindset with the least amount of trauma, is to keep it within those, family and social normal bounds. That is health. That's healthy. What we're doing here right now is extremely unhealthy. I agree with that. But here's the thing. That's where we're at. I was the farce, right? No. A judge made a decision for $100 to put me in foster care. Probably more than that. There's a whole lot of drama involved with the creation of my life. It doesn't mean it was right or wrong for me to be born. It just happened, and here it is. But if I were to choose that I was born naturally to the people that raised me, and I met Caitlin, and we were both just small town Catholic people, and we were raised and lived a regular life. Good on them. Just go live it. Why rebel on purpose? Why go out of your way to make extra problems? I have been a problem since the day I was born. Am I actually a problem? No. That is insane. That is Nazism. That is literally telling someone that their life is worth less because it doesn't fit into your system. That is why me, as this former foster youth, is telling you, stay within your boundaries and do things as healthy as you can. But when you see someone outside of your boundaries who is struggling and afraid, if it means them stepping out of bounds to enter a new court, that they can have a better life, do so. That's love. But do not make mistakes on purpose that are going to destroy people's lives. This is my take based on my experience. Your home is your castle. Yes, it is. Hugs to Kate, says Chantel.
Thank you.
Diana says, my friend had to cut off her family. They would stalk and manipulate others to approach her. That's currently happening. It is. And with my renouncing of my religion, it's going to be that much easier for them to turn my former, people who were a part of my family against me, because they're just going to go up and say, I'm Catholic, he's not, you should trust me. So I don't want them involved in the drama, but it's Caitlin's family. But who's my family going to blame? Me. And Diane knows that. They're going to blame me for the drama. Well, you're talking about it online, Jimmy. Okay. All right. It's not you paying the Pied Piper for being completely fake your whole life. And me realizing that I'm smart enough that I don't have to be left behind with you. All right? Agriculture, robots. Walmart, robots. Teaching, robots. Pharmaceutical manager, robots. Mother, irreplaceable. Do your job. Jimmy, you'd have a different perspective with respect to Kate's mom when you have a child one day. I think I will have a similar perspective that will involve a lot more respect. I'm a Sunday Christian. Guru, and that's on you? Thank you for being my friend anyway. Thank you for not being the crazy Christian, because I'm not the crazy atheist or whatever. I don't identify as some grunge, like I believe what I believe. I'm not like that. I'm just chilling, bro. I like my thoughts. I'm entertained by my own thoughts. It's my life. The feet. Thank you, lovely. How about use protection instead of abortion? Jesus. There is everything wrong with that statement. I'm going to make fun of this. I'm going to not make fun, but I'm going to turn this into fun for me. Okay. Not actual fun, but like entertainment for me because I already know it. Knowledge for you because you don't. How about use protection? How is it protecting a woman by keeping your babies from her, psychologically, chemically, and hormonally manipulating her body to believe that you are one with her inside her body, that it is now absorbed into her body, and then, but that it doesn't actually happen? That's a lie. You're not protecting a woman with a lie. A condom or any sort of contraception is a lie. Abortion is not contraception. And abortion is not even what I call, I don't like the word abortion. It's very dirty. It's very dirty. I call it pro-life, our choice. Because you're willing to kill me because you don't like what I think. But because Kate and I have a choice whether or not to have our child survive. We're the bad guys. We're psychos. I'm not siding with pro-life or pro-choice because it's not our choice. You've made it for us. You said you want to suppress our life. Her parents want to suppress our life and our choices so heavily that we are not in a financial position to support our family. And yet we should just not have sex or use a condom. You don't control us. We're going to intentionally allow our baby to re-enter the earth. That's our choice. That's reality. That's not craziness. We're not crazy. It's not a cult. It is literally, we are making an intentional choice. And we disagree with your pro-life movement and your pro-abortion movement, your pro-death movement and your pro-life movement. Because you don't choose whether it's life or death. You don't have that power. And it's not your responsibility. Because it's not your life. Pull-out method, says Diana. May I speak of this? Katie? I would like you to be here with me because this is us making love. Do you want to be here to talk about this?
No.
Katie, I don't think that's true. I think that you're afraid of being judged. You don't have to. But Katie, keeping my silence is keeping everyone miserable. This is our life. Choices, promises you've made to me, I've made to you, agreements we've made. They don't have to know, but we are educating. You see that? They deserve to hear it. This is our position, and we have a right to have it. And I'm enjoying sharing it right now. It's nice to be able to share my feelings and know I'm still safe. I've been fighting my own, not having my own feelings for a long time. I feel very welcome and safe right now. Are you going to take that from me? Or are you going to realize you're just as safe? And you're trying to pretend like you don't agree with me when everything we do together, as soon as they're not looking, says otherwise. Our fights, our love, our everything. Us, our world, not my world. Because you know if I had my choice, there's no way that I would allow my own baby to lead this life because I would like to have my baby. But us not making love or having sex or whatever you want to call it, right? Or us using something that's going to continue to stop me from being a part of you and you a part of me. We've been in complete turmoil because we have been chemically and emotionally imbalanced and living together. It's improper. It even says it in the Bible, but forget the Bible in that notion. And so it's nature itself. Guys, by nature, when you let your seed into a woman, it is absorbed into her body. It changes her body chemistry to receive you. You ever heard preeclampsia? A big cause of preeclampsia is what?
Oh, is using protection. I don't know.
Protection. Contraceptive.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because then your body isn't used to the man's hormones and all of that. So then your body sees the baby.
And I didn't just tell her this.
Yeah.
We went through this training together.
Yeah. So your body doesn't completely recognize the baby as like a part of you, and so
it can help to reject the baby.
Yeah.
We went through this training while we were Catholic living in Bloomsburg. We learned it from a guy named Jason Everett. But you take the nuggets, the nuggets from people.
If I'm gonna have a baby someday, I would rather not have a pregnancy.
We're not allowing their opinion to create an option about our bodies, about our future. Because I'm not making a choice about your body. You're making a choice about our relationship. And our goals. You're trying to figure out what I'm saying. We agreed as a couple before this broadcast or any conversation that our relationship comes before a family.
Yes.
Because in order for all of this to succeed and for us to raise a really good child, we will have to raise our relationship and raise this family right here.
Yes.
Because this is our first baby from my first marriage. And that's my fault. My marriage to feet piece. That's my fault. But I'm not going to call my baby ugly anymore. My baby is not ugly. I love you guys. Kelly Randall says foster care was awful. I was there for 13 years. No child deserves to be in care for no good reason. Yep. That's uncomfortable, says Guru PGH. Your life equals your choice. Is it really our choice, though? I would like it to be our choice. I would like to make the choice to have our baby. that would require me giving up on everything we're creating here. I choose you over my own baby. I choose to allow my baby to come when I am at a healthy place.
Same. I would not raise a kid appropriately this time that.
So the answer is not for us to run to religion or to, well, quite literally sodomy. Because we're in this together. And we make our choices together as a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not a choice. It was made for us. But we're willing to be okay with that just so that we can get forward in our life. Because it's not just selfish. That is called loving ourselves well. And if you think it's wrong that we can't have a baby, maybe you shouldn't have put us in a position where we can't have a baby. Maybe her parents shouldn't have. Maybe society shouldn't have. Or really, maybe I could have been more responsible, right? I could have, but I wasn't. So I'm going to be responsible enough now not to bring in a Jimmy Jr. because I know I'm going to have to go work at Walmart. And I'm going to be a hateful, miserable asshole the rest of my life. I'm going to be an awful father if I have a kid right now. I'm responsible enough to think forward and know that I need to grow a lot before we're there. I'm not being V2 of, my half brother. I'm not playing that game. I'm no trailer trash. I'm going to be responsible here. As responsible as I can be. I've messed up the ability to just go have a kid because I bet I'd be having a child at 25 if I had done everything well. I didn't. But guess what? I was put in foster care. I'm doing what I can with what I have. Girl fairy, it was me. What is the definition of sodomy? No, you do know. What is your definition of sodomy? That is the definition of sodomy. My definition of sodomy is anything sexually inappropriate.
Yeah.
Pretty broad, pretty easy, very simple. How long have you been live? Quite a while. I don't even know. Texted you back then. Thank you. You want to go keep with that chicken?
Yeah.
And I will. Oh. I asked about Snap because I really try not to do. Okay. I really don't use this. Like, I don't even have notifications on for my text messages or phone calls. I really don't use that phone number at all. So it's officially my public number, because it was made public. So someone sent us a GPS tracker and some bloody tissues. So I called the cops and I did it immediately, which was also on live stream, and I should have ended it. But so my number is public. Can we eat chicken organs, or is that not recommended? Does anyone know? I think everybody is shocked right now and completely confused about everything I'm saying. They're in complete disbelief. It's fine, says Chillionaire. You can if they're cooked well. Okay. They taste like iron though, and that's not great. Oh, okay. Okay, you could just toss the organs then unless you want to try them. If you cook too, look at how awesome Guru is. The maturity. The level of maturity. Katie, we are completely different than this human being. Total acceptance. That's love. That's how you find a winner. That's how you find out who's actually accurate. Because at the end of the day, the best guy is the guy who is still respectful. And that's not me right now. Right now, he's making more of a case for Jesus Christ than I am for man. I agree with that. I'm a logical guy. They don't taste good. He's setting the example for me. They don't taste good. Thank you, Diana. The neck is good if you make chicken stock from scratch. Chicken neck, remember? Or is that turkey? Oh, chicken neck's a thing. Stock from scratch. Oh, I'm so hungry. Personally, no, says Chantel. Personally, know what? Oh, for the chicken.
Do you want?
Just don't eat the colon. Thank you. Yes,
Yeah.
of course.
me to put this in?
Oh, please, yeah. I think my body's officially going into starvation mode. Can I have a drink too? Can you get food from the food bank locally? Diana, we could, but that's really pushing a thin line there because Josh has a full-time job. Katie is perfectly capable of working, and now I know that so am I. So I don't think that would be appropriate. Make a stock from bones. Yep. That would be cool. Can you utilize the bones and the liver and all that? Just throw it all in there. Make a stock. Is that how that works? Can you look up recipe? Will you do that for me? I love you so much. Why am I lovey-dovey? Because, oh God, not the liver. Not the liver. Do not deliver. Bone broth is healthy. I'll text you how to do it. Yeah, well, thank you.
Do you want me to put oregano on it this time or no?
Sure. Any other platform would work, smiley face. Chicken organs do not sound good. Num, 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 num. Chicken is so fatty. I got spoiled with lamb for a while, but we can't afford it, so. Katie, when this camera shuts off, are you running back to the old reality? You're going to try. Katie, you're going to have to fight super hard. Super hard. Like every minute. Remember, we're going out tomorrow. We're not just planning and planning, because what do we used to do? Make a plan, not do it. Make a plan, not do it. Katie, do you see how well put together this plan is?
Yes.
Did I put any other plan together like that? All right. Why are you still doubting? Past experience. You are the one that helped me articulate this diet. You're doubting your own work. You're doubting research that you've done. I'm not selling you. I'm reminding you of what you forgot you already knew. Hey, Katie, if you need my white teeth and my nice hair back to believe me and a couple pairs of clothes, we don't belong together. I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to trust you, and every time I do, am I letting you down? I don't think I am. I think you are trying to not keep up and use that as an excuse to not keep up. So that I'll slow down for you more. Because that's what your dad did, you know? Good man. Katie, I'm a very good man, but you need to understand that the way you are asking me to be good is going to make us much more poor in the long run. And I mean poor of spirit, poor of heart, poor of happiness, poor of wealth, all of it. And you have to trust that I know that and you don't, because you're 19 and you just left Bloomsburg, Bumbleshock, Pennsylvania. Yeah. I've been around a minute. These people have taught me a lot of things. A lot of smart people have taught me a lot of smart things. That includes good and bad people. They've all taught me something. And I'm self-educated. Put that together, Kate. You are those things, but you're missing the experience. The thing that I always neglected. The thing that is going to hold us back if you keep neglecting it. I was dumb enough to neglect it at your age too. Don't neglect experience anymore. Ignore their experience because they're all poor of everything. But Katie, are they really? They're different. What kind of different would you like to be? That's what you have to decide. Because you keep saying you want to be my kind of different. But then you keep acting like their kind of different. You're going to get their kind of different. I'm just letting you know. The mind is a very powerful tool. My dad used to fry up the gizzards. What are gizzards? I always hear that. What are gizzards? I heard Wendy's has 9 chicken nuggets for $2. For $1. Ooh, you're mean. You're so mean. You can't even fathom the level of discipline. I just sounded really arrogant. I'm sorry. I want Wendy's so bad. They're laughing at that. They're like, Wendy's. All right, guys. I'm really afraid to shut this camera off. I feel unsafe. That's the irony. I don't think Kate feels unsafe, do you? I do feel unsafe, though. Buffalo Bill, I get it. What are you drinking? A juice? Yes, it is a mixture of different powders. It's like a supplement to being completely. What is it, Kate? What am I? Carnivorous. That I have a carnivorous diet. I'm eating nothing but chicken. So, it's not going to stay that way. I'd like to go full vegetarian, just on protein, but carnivorous diet is like my way of weaning off of it. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now, so I'm talking at my butt. Ignore me. Katie, when you're all done, are you ready to get back to work and stay live? Or are we ready to make a plan again, or are you going to have another baby fit?
Yeah, I thought we were done with it, but
You pressed down too hard? It's okay.
yeah, as soon as I started to see it like that, I stopped using it.
Oh, babe. It's very, very expensive. That's okay. Go ahead and take it and very carefully place it back. Okay? I will take care of that another time. Just make sure not to bump it or touch it ever again. Thank you. Have you ever slow cooked tilapia fish? It's good. I have not. I've never actually had. Have I had tilapia? I may have. I may not have. I don't know. Oof. Yeah, it's too dark. No, I have not. Yeah, as far as cops and stuff, I guarantee you the cops are just sitting there laughing at me like I'm some stupid spectacle. Okay, I wouldn't be too concerned. They probably think I'm just a crazy kid too. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. So I'm just a crazy kid turning into an adult. I'm nobody special to them. I might be somebody special to you because you know me for a long time, but for the most part, they're not impressed, and there's nothing to impress them right now. So, and the irony is, once we have something to impress them with, it's going to be something positive. So. The irony is clear. Do you put any seasoning on your chicken? Katie, do you season the chicken?
I put
Pepper and oregano. That's what we have going. I know I piss off a lot of people, but like it's okay. Like just enjoy the show. You know why try to make the show end when you can sit back and enjoy it? Let me talk my talk. Just my thoughts. Do you want to talk about the plan live, or is it? Here's the thing, though, Katie. You cry and freak out whether we're live or not about us trying to work. The second we have to do work, you have a fit. I think you've enjoyed a very long summer. Ever try bacon salt? May I, may I? Oh, go ahead. Are you good? Are you up? You're not even in the middle of the seat. Okay.
I don't want to show the
Are you going to hold them up because they're sliding off? Are you okay?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Now that would have gotten some attention. Sorry about that. Do you want to be on screen or not really?
I think I should just.
Well, here's my thoughts.
Mhm.
Katie.
Yeah.
This is what I used to do for live streaming. And I said that this was a job. It was. I made money. Poor people's mind cake. Excuse me 1 second. Excuse me. Only spices and vegetables and bacon salt. That sounds nice. Yeah, it's Katie. We could sit here and we could talk on Periscope for 8 hours a day, and I bet you we could do it successfully. It's going to lead to a breakdown. I'm letting you know. We will both have one. We need to get out of this house. I am not leaving this house until we have a plan of what we're going to do, because that's what smart people do. I'm not just running free-nilly anymore. I'm done being scared and afraid of staying in or going out. I make a plan so that I can go out when it's healthy and safe to go out. Yes. That sounds super smart. Thank you, Diana. I would like to go out with a plan to create content. Those are my goals. Because we have a scheduled, we have 65 hours. That's us, okay? No, it's not. We're the one with actual arms, right? But that's a cute little thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I love it. Katie, enjoyment can be an enjoyment, and you can still think about it. It's okay to do both. It's okay to watch a movie and pick it apart without having to ruin it for everyone. I ruin it for everyone up until now. When I watch a movie, just to make sure I don't get lost in it, I'm always like, ha, 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 ha. I'm that guy. Not anymore. I'm working on it. I'm getting better. One step at a time. Yes. Yes.
Do you want to look at the weather for the next week?
Do you see what you just did? Jump to the exact present. Katie, we need to build out from our past and into our future with the present. Are you ready to listen and not just do? Daylight, well, come on. Step 1, pull nuggets from the past.
Okay.
What works? Travel, culture, us, our personalities. Put those 3 together.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep listening. You're waiting to do. That's what she does. She's like, he's going to tell me what to do and I'm going to do it. No, I'm trying to teach you how to tell yourself what to do.
Okay.
Teaching you how to plan with me. I need your brain. I need your brain to unlock its secrets so that we can plan together. It's not good enough for you to do what I want you to do. It's not what I want. I want you to want to do your half of what we can do together. That's a partnership. That's where you get 50%, not when you do what I say. So let's think with our big brains, because we're both very smart. Travel, adventure, our personalities. People are interested in those things. The gaming has worked, not fantastically, but a good half hour a day to kill nobody, except the Fortnite players. Culture. We have all those things to put together. That mixes in healthy exercise, getting around town, visiting different businesses. Maybe we sit down for a sandwich somewhere where we can afford it. We're getting paid some money on YouTube. We can use that money back into the business. Right? People like to see places they can't go. Diana says, yeah. And ain't nobody coming to Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. So that's a good place to start. We show them around Kingston. We show them around Wilkes-Barre. That's the past. Also, the past is our timing, right? The thousands of hours that I put in, learning what the best, the shift of the culture towards the time of day. We need to keep paying attention to the shifts in culture, staying up with news and media, paying attention. Write this down. You should be writing this down. Keeping up with different news sources, seeing. Did France change the amount of work days they have in a week? I know some countries are implementing 4-hour work, or 4-day work weeks, things like that. Sassy, welcome on. Those kind of things matter. I'll wait. And we're planning this as we speak to people, because my goal is to also help increase their intelligence, because there's only going to be 2 or 3 people listening to this that actually care to hear it. And let me tell you, they listen to your microphones anyway. So anything I say is going to be given to their top people either way. They've already done it. They're not interested in what I have to say, but you are. So listen. People are literally swiping up in the comments to take screenshots. Some countries take siestas during the day. There you go, Kate. I know in the Philippines, it's like at noon or something, they stop to dance and sing in the middle of the mall. They'll just pause everything, and they have like a couple of dance minutes in the middle of the day. A buddy of mine told me that. It's like in the Philippines or something like that. And I mean, that's pretty cool. But keeping aware of these things and knowing our audience, I mean, right now our audience is, like I said, 75% female, middle-aged, and American. Now, as far as their location, I am working on that one. We have to do the analytics, but we have a time for doing the analytics. Now we pull into the future. What do we want? Potentially a Tesla X. These are the things that will shift. The past will shift too. That's a part you are not ready for yet. You can't even perceive that.
Okay.
You will see. The future is going to shift for us. Tesla X, bicycles, hotels, buying and selling homes. Tactically. During creation time and things like that, we're going to put those kind of things together after we are finished with the trainings. You're banking on something not working, we're not even trained on the subject. I want you to think about that. You're banking on it not working when we haven't even tried it yet. We don't even know what we're doing yet. Katie, I know we can and will do it. Because when I look at the training program, it's very similar to those that I've been through. You'll be all right. We can do this. We will do this. Because we have 3 years and 3 months to figure it out. We have until March of 2020-something to figure this out. And we'll be ready to start figuring it out by probably April of this year. By the time tax season's over, we'll be ready to actually start implementing on a larger scale, but not like much larger, just steadily larger for the next couple of years. Now, what does the present look like? What do we have? We have 3 phones.
Yeah.
Got a lot of debt.
Yeah.
But our income isn't going to be garnished. Why? You don't know and they don't know, but I do know. And I ain't telling you because one day you're going to accidentally tell the wrong person.
Okay.
But we have nothing to worry about financially. I can tell you that for a fact.
Okay.
By the time they come after me for my debt, I'll already have the ability to pay it off. Next. Or I can get help and I'll figure that out. But either way, I'm covered. I'm trying to include more people instead of including less. Why the freakouts? Yeah. School debt, credit card debt, phone company debt. I thought that I was getting a free education. Boy, was I wrong. Everything I've learned has cost me money. A lot of it. It was not free. Self-education still costs money. Self-education ended up costing me more, and it's going to be harder to get ahead. Worth it to me because I'm going to get much further than those who got a traditional one. But that's okay. Unless you are someone who got a traditional one and you do what I do. Those are the smartest people. What would have made me smart? If I would have just went and got a traditional education and become an entrepreneur. Who would have thought? Who would have thought maturity was an option? Yes, I agree with you. I wish to God I just went to Bloomsburg when I was young and just went and sucked it up and joined the Marine Corps and got school paid for and then moved up. Nope. Dumbass sitting right here. Learn from me. Do everything you can that benefits you. Don't join the cult, but socialize and learn what you need to learn. Respect people's God. Because now I'm sitting here stupid and disrespectful. And I'm trying to figure out how to do my job better. like the rest of us, debt slaves. I'm not a debt slave. Trust me when I say that. I'm not a debt slave. If you're educated enough, even if you have debt, there's no reason to be a debt slave. Just gotta get smart. Work smarter and harder. Some people say work smart, not hard. Work smart and hard. Why slow down? Why work less hard just because you're working smart? You can get further if you do both. You don't have to be rich to think smart. You don't have to have more than one pair of clothes to think smart. Just gotta do it. So I am gonna go ahead and head out of here because at this point I'm just looking for attention for myself. I love you guys, and I'm going to fearlessly jump into the mouth of the dragon right here, see if this dragon lady decides to turn back into a dragon lady. Or if she is the love of my life. Because we have work to do. Love you guys. No more pressure, nothing to be afraid of. I hope you feel better. Bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for being here with us.
After all this, and you still don't want to give Maria goodbye. They are real people. It's going to be a long, long couple of months. Bye, Chillionaire. It's okay. I'm not pressuring you. This is me helping you relieve pressure. Trust me. Blow off steam to them instead of for them. At me.
Thank you for coming and talking to Jim and to me. It was really nice. Thank you.
We love you guys.
I hope you have a good night.
Feet piece out. You want to do half of the feet piece? I'll do the. Here, you go the other way. Feet piece! Bye, guys. God, we're so corny. You let me be corny, too. I love you.